I have so much things to say today.
Not about kumbaya.
No. No.
That was the only thing is the
Hi
Amber.
guys, welcome to Sharon Review. We have here Nanya Sis, and
Hi,
we also
everybody.
have Charmaine. How are you guys doing today?
I just finished cooking my Sunday dinner, so I'm doing fantastic.
Awesome. I haven't even started yet. The piece is on. I threw a
Really?
load of
I
laundry in.
right.
No.
I don't know what's
No, I
wrong with
have
this
to.
color. Anyway,
Yes, and it's just snowing. Just not really
we
snowing.
hit the
It's
like
cold out.
button,
Very cold out.
everybody. Do we have anybody here yet?
They'll be
All right.
coming soon.
Yeah.
So what we can discuss is Marian is here. Hi, good afternoon, Marian. Welcome, welcome.
She said, "What's on the menu?" So it's curry goat, white rice, salad, and steamed vegetable with
Hi, Angela.
carrot and beet juice.
Oh, that
Yes,
sounds
Angela
good.
is in the house. She's telling us hi. Yes.
Where my
Hi,
comments?
Angela Atkinson.
Hi, Rhonda
Hi,
Phillips.
Angela.
Welcome, guys. Welcome. Okay, so which topic are we?
Put
Sorry,
up the
I missed it.
comments.
Oh, yes, that's okay. You told me you were in Jamaica, so I understand, Angela.
Put up the comments. You're not. We are
Let
not seeing
me,
the
Oh,
comments.
let me tell on live. O'Neill, we just went live.
okay. So
With
Angela says, sorry that she missed the live yesterday. That's okay. Marianne says the sound dish. Yes, the sound delicious. Oh, she says your food sound delicious,
yes,
darling.
it is. It is. I can tell you that it is. I'm smelling
Hi.
it.
So
I'm upstairs
Janet
and
is
I'm
telling
still
us
smelling
hi.
it.
My
I
rice
told
and
O'Neill.
pieces. My rice is not in here, but the peas is on gungo peas that is cooking.
Well,
And
my husband cooked for us today.
I cook myself today. No.
I didn't
okay.
cook today.
Welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we have a few little things that we need to talk about, and we're just waiting for everybody to come in, and we will start the discussion.
Sorry, guys.
There was a lot of good nuggets dropped. With that Kumbaya moment last night, and I watched it, we can take a little look at it. Amber cried at the end, but I didn't like the fact that she's telling Onipat or Tamara, whatever they want to call her, that she's just a teeny bit jealous of how Wayne is treating her and how horrible her husband is to her. And she needs to find a man
Did
that
she say
will
that though?
treat her the same way. I understand that, but if you have an issue with your husband, just tell your husband.
I,
One thing with marriage, men do not read. We can't be, oh, you're not supported. We have to tell them. They don't understand when you tell them, so you're not supporting, you're not this. You have to name it down, like what Nania says. You have to write, Ara, you said it. We have to write a list and
bullet
tell them, say,
points.
this is
I
where you
handed to him. Say here.
read off the list.
Yeah,
You know,
bullet points.
she has to do that with Anthony because he's lost.
Let's go.
And she was so emotional. She was crying at the end of near the video. So I said, okay, I'll show the video and you guys can explain on it. You know what I mean?
And I see him bringing that joy to you, and I don't mean to be petty. I'm just hurting right now.
Sorry.
And I just want to apologize. I'm sorry for being petty.
Thank you, Amber. And to be completely honest with you, like, you know, I did feel a little way when I found out that you guys had a past and stuff. It can be a little intimidating at times, but I'm glad that we're able to talk through it.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want you guys to see this part.
This was really good.
That's sweet. Since we're gonna just throw stuff on out, I'm okay with it. So we all need a detox and get it all out. That's what we're here to do.
She looked like she's high.
As long as we're
Shayla.
all clear and we're all moving on.
I appreciate you, Amber. It's gonna be a journey for sure.
I'm getting divorced, y'all. Yeah.
So right there was the end. Oh,
I
sorry.
didn't see that.
At the end there, she was crying.
I think she needed that.
Maybe
Yeah,
so.
that she's
I
getting
think she
divorced.
needed to release. I mean, I think she needed to release that kind of energy.
Yeah, she needed to release that. And
To the wrong person, no doubt.
I
yes,
mean, as far as
Okay.
I'm concerned, it doesn't even matter who or
I
where,
don't
but
care.
at some point in your life, when things it's like death. You lost a relative, and there are times when you're, because I remember when I lost my sister, there were times when I'm in Walmart shopping and I just start crying, and people would look at me strange and wondering, why is this big woman in here crying? But I'm crying and I cannot stop, because that's the emotion I was feeling at that particular time. And I think that's what happened to her yesterday. That's the emotion she was feeling at that particular time. It doesn't matter where you are when it hits, you want to just release it. Just release it. And I think that's what was happening yesterday.
Well, I think everybody knows that I had mine, and it was like a funeral. But the one thing I did not do, and maybe I should have, I didn't cry. I did not cry. I had every emotion except tears. And I don't know why I didn't cry. I think I let it out different ways, but I didn't shed one tear.
And that is not, and I'm telling you right now, when my sister
I wasn't
passed,
crying over that man.
yeah, no,
I'm
it's not a
sorry, I
matter of
wasn't
crying.
doing it.
It's not,
Mm-mm.
Nana is not crying over a man. This is for you. When my
It
sister
was the death
passed,
of my
that's
marriage.
what I'm saying.
I
When
know
my
what it
sister,
was.
I understand that, but when my sister passed and her son, one of her son did not cry. He was being like he was being strong. The day of that funeral, he cried for about 5 hours. He
Hmm.
cried for after the funeral and everything, the repast, and the repast was finished, and then everybody was splitting up to go. And he got in his car to go home, and somebody had to take him home. He was crying for
That's
about
sad.
5 hours,
I
because
understand
that
that.
is when it hit him that my mom is no longer here. Because at the end of the funeral, he realizes everything comes home.
I don't know why I didn't cry. Maybe because I was depressed. I had all kinds of emotions, but I've shared this story. But I didn't. I don't know why I didn't cry. I, I, I don't know. But I know that I was as sad as I've ever been. In addition to other funerals, I was sad and I prayed, but I didn't cry. Maybe it was anger that kept me from crying.
Maybe,
I don't know. It could
maybe.
have been anger.
And I
But
think that's what
to
my
this
nephew
day, I
was
don't
going
know why I
through.
didn't
I
cry.
think that was what my nephew was going through, because he was living with my sister. And I
Hmm.
think he was angry that she was gone. And I think
Hmm.
after he came to the realization that this is it, he started to break down. So I think he was
Yeah.
angry at first, and then he started to
I
face the
think my anger,
realization that that was it.
yeah.
But maybe your anger
I
just
think
win
you're
over
right.
everything.
Maybe my anger pushed me through it because, everything else I felt. I went to therapy after, but I think the anger stopped me from crying because I didn't want to be a crybaby. I will cry at the drop of a hat, and I did not cry. I think I was mad. I think I was
Yeah,
mad.
trust
I think
me.
I felt betrayed. My marriage was betrayed, and that I was.
And those are emotions as well. Those are
Yeah,
valid
I know.
emotions. It's just that some people prefer to let it out. And
Now,
that's what she
funeral is
was doing
different.
yesterday.
You know,
That's it. But she said her marriage feel like death. So
it
that's what she was
does.
doing. She
It
was she was
does
just
feel like
letting it
that.
out. And I think that's where the healing process starts.
yes.
Even if they stay together, that is where the healing process starts. Because she will, this morning she might get up and she start looking at it in a different light, because the part that was bothering her, she might have released that. So
She could
now she
have.
might be
Yeah.
looking at it in a different light to say, okay, I release all of that toxins. I release all of that toxic energy. So now I'm going to see the good parts, the parts that would make me feel free and make me feel happy. So maybe that is something that she's going to go move forward.
I
So
felt free
yeah,
when I walked out of the courtroom. I didn't feel free until it was done. And maybe I just wanted it done. I didn't want to continue and continue and continue until I was angry, but I was devastated. I just didn't cry. And when I left that courtroom, I just walked away and I never looked back.
yeah, you might be you're one of the stronger ones, because there are people with that. I have a sister who is like that. Nothing bothers her.
No, it bothered me.
Yeah, but I'm
I
just
just
saying,
didn't
I have,
cry.
I have a sister who
But
nothing
I
bothers
am
her.
tough. I
Everything
am,
is
but I still
bottled.
cry.
She bottled everything
But
inside.
not that.
So she
Yeah,
never show any kind of emotions. You don't know
yeah.
when she is sad. You don't know when she's angry. She is always that same emotion all the time. It's as if nothing bothers her. So maybe they have different people with different kind of
Maybe
strength.
I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
yeah. It was just weird. I just, I don't know. Uh, Sharon, I'm talking to O'Neill. Excuse me, okay, guys.
Mhm.
So Sharon, I
Okay, so
think
let me take some comments. And Rhonda says, I need Amber to list it off, write it down like a proposal. This is crazy. I hate their communication. I hate it too. If she can talk to Shayla, um, what the other girl named Tamara, Ernestine about stuff, she can talk to Anthony too. Yeah, she released yesterday at the end because she was hurting. Yes, we see that. And she has to get that out because she's devastated. But Rika, she kept telling Anthony and waiting on Anthony to do something, and he still is clueless. Yes, her husband is clueless, and Amber knows Anthony is clueless. She needs to tell him. She can't assume. A lot of men, if you tell them, honestly, Angela, if you tell them, says, oh, this is bad, you're not there for me, you're not this, them, they only hear you say, to them, they must say, but I'm providing. You have a roof over your head, you have food in the house. They're not thinking that you need emotional support. You need them to stand up for you. You know what I mean? And I understand a part of what Amber's saying too, because I don't get the support that I needed. When, like, for instance, when somebody is attacking me, people will just stand there and don't say anything. And I do understand that. So Amber needs to spell it out to him, because
um,
men are visual, they need to see it. Some men.
and I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. Sometimes you have to give them an ultimatum.
Yep.
Because I remember a couple of times I had to give my husband ultimatum. I said, no, we're not doing this, and this will only happen if. And he listened then because he knows that I'm serious about something. So maybe
Yep.
Amber need to give Anthony an ultimatum to say, no, we are not doing this. I mean, I think he's trying, because you can see this morning in that video with him and Shayla, his demeanor is, he looks so depressing. I'm like, why is he looking like that? That somebody kicked his puppy. And he's looking so down. And I think Shayla was trying to lighten his mood or whatever, but he was
You
not
think
having
that?
it. Yeah, I think that's what she was trying to do. She was trying to lighten his mood to see if he would spill anything. But he was not having it. His mind was not there. And until something else happened before, yeah.
Whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
Shayla was up to it. Shall I go, Sharon?
I was gonna read some comments, and then we can, because they're talking in there before we bombarded with too many.
Okay.
Letting it out physically is good. Yes, that is true. And Amber needs to write down what she needs from Anthony. I need Amber to open up her mouth to her husband, not Shayla. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. You're totally right,
Shayla wasn't
Rhonda.
in there, was she? She was
You're
outside
right,
with
Charmaine.
Ernestine.
Good evening, ladies. Hi, Annette. How are you? Welcome. Nanya, when a person get overwhelmed, you could be on the street. You would even talk to a
Perfect
perfect
stranger.
stranger.
I am
Angela, I
probably
does
the
that many
oldest
times.
person in here, so I do understand life. And I mean that sincerely.
You're
Believe
the
it or
I
not.
what? You're
I'm
the
the oldest
oldest
person
person?
in here. I have been
Really?
through a lot. Yes, ma'am. Shaman, yes. So nobody can tell
You
me
don't look older
why
than
I don't cry,
64.
why I don't do this, why I
You
don't do
don't look
that.
older than
We're not even
64.
reached
I
there so
am
yet.
me.
No,
I'm
I'm
me.
telling her she doesn't look older than 64, and I'm
Yeah.
64.
I am older than anybody in here.
Okay. Yeah, but being
I'm
older does
hard.
not.
I'm tough, but
Nana,
I
let me tell you
cry.
something.
She knows I cry.
Older does not
Sharon
mean
knows I
you
cry.
older does not give you the experience of life more than somebody else, because there are a lot of younger people
Okay. You
who have
you keep
more
that on
life
your mind.
experience than us.
Oh boy.
Okay, hold on, guys. Let me just get some of the
And
comments.
don't nobody repeat my age, okay?
Okay, I didn't hear your age, so I don't
Me
know.
neither. I
I didn't
never.
hear it. I have
I
to go
hear
replay
mine.
it. So, Angela, I will be walking on the street too, and I will be crying. Trust me, because when life is life, and sometimes when you have nobody to turn to, it's good to let it out.
Yes.
And
I
I do
cry
Yes.
and I
understand
pray.
what Amber is going through, but Amber is stubborn. Amber needs to communicate with her husband
I'm
than
stubborn.
Shayla and Tamara. When mom died, I cried after everything was over. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, we
Yeah.
do that too.
I cry when I
Charmin,
pray.
oh, your brother didn't. The oh, was my mom, and I took myself through it. Charmin, oh, your brother didn't.
No, she said, "Oh, your brother did." That's how I was with my mom, and I took myself through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, darling. Good evening. Angela says, "Believe I believe Amber really wants to talk to Anthony. She wants to cry with him. I hope she does because she needs to let it all out. Because you know what, Angela, what I'm seeing, and I'm just going back and rewatching the skit. Amber is emotional with the girls. I need her to be that way with him, but she's so angry at him right now she can't even think straight. But she needs to
Hmm.
because I've seen a little growth in Anthony. You remember how he would have blah blah him out? He goes to he's at Shayla and he doesn't tell Shayla he's getting a divorce and that Amber is divorcing him. Shayla knows, but Shayla is not telling him. And what I'm seeing is like I'm seeing growth from Shayla, and I'm only seeing that Amber is regressing, going back to be friends with
You
Shayla.
too
That
gross.
part, I'm not with that one. I'm not with that 100%. I'm not with that. But I am seeing, to me, they're uplifting Shayla more and more when you really look at this skit. And you remember Shayla would have run her mouth and say, "Oh, Amber tells me that she's divorced. In the past, she would have done that, but she hasn't. She's keeping her mouth. As we said, Shayla wants Amber friendship. Anthony now is
Mm.
beside himself and he's not telling Shayla that he's getting a divorce. You don't go see him looking sad. Even when she said sign the papers and let and Amber can sign too because Amber could pick up Kai. Him did even, you know what I mean? That was the perfect opening for him to tell Shayla, but Shayla didn't. He didn't do it.
Yeah. Are you
And
gonna read comments?
yeah, all right. So we finish up this. So here, I would love for Anthony and Amber to get in a room by themselves to talk, get it out with each other to know how to live one another, how to live with one another. Definitely. Good afternoon. Hi, Humphrey. Happy Sunday, ladies. Thank you. We're getting our
Thank
flowers.
you. Thank you for the flowers.
I appreciate it. We all do. The way they embraced on the porch when Amber told Anthony she was not going through with the divorce is what they need to do again. For sure, Marianne. They need to do that. I put up a skit last night with him bending down on one knee, begging her to not divorce him, to take him back. That was a good scene. Drunken Payari tell him to do it and he went and do it like a boo-boo. Hello, ladies. Happy Sunday.
Happy
Hi.
Sunday,
Welcome. I
Juanita.
think they need to give therapy another try. I think they do. But Rico, another mind wired differently because he is thinking it is something else. He told Ro, he think it is more. Yeah,
Mhm.
that is why I said men are visual creatures. Woman, we are thinker and what you call analytical thinker. We think about stuff, but men don't. They're not like us. So Amber needs to spell it out for Anthony. This is what you're doing wrong with me. This she just have to name it. You can't say you're not supporting me. When you say it's not support, yeah, Anthony, say, but you have a roof over your head. Yes, there is money, but that's not all. So she needs to tell him because he's not getting it. And they're showing us exactly how men think. But Amber is not on that wavelength because she evolved and leave Anthony at the back of the bus. And she's at the front of the bus. Amber is still hurting deeply. Hopefully, talking with each other will. I think that would help. If yeah, somewhat. Nania is saying, "I'm watching Nania eyes." Shayla was trying to get her way back into his
You
bed.
know I'm gonna get him.
Oh no, Charmaine. Shayla is testing Anthony temperature. There was no chirping up Shayla. Was
Yes,
being
yes,
Shayla. All
yes.
right. All right, Angela. All right. All right. I get you. Why does
Hmm.
Anthony and Amber afraid to talk to each other? That's what I'm saying. They need to remember they were talking when they just get back together and they stop when she said she should not doing going through with the divorce. This is very true. Amber needs to tell him she is talking to the wrong set of people. Yes, she is. She's I. I remember you mentioned something that Shayla look high. So
Taylor does look high.
yeah, so she's when it's all said and done, Amber will come out on top. I hope so. I really hope so. But right now, it's not looking that way. It looks like Anthony wants to run out Shayla house when Shayla touches hand. The look he gave her took away her and so forth. Yeah, I saw that look, Angela. I saw that look. Hi everyone, welcome in, darling. We're gonna get started. She should communicate to him as to how she's not supportive. Give him the example so that he can understand. Exactly, Sabrina. That's exactly what we are saying. And Angela says, were they planning to do breakfast? They were planning to do breakfast and talk. What happened to that skit? Because we're looking forward to the talk.
They probably just didn't have one.
Good afternoon, all. Okay, okay. So
Okay,
Nanya
I
is
was
gonna go, and then Charmaine, and I'll go
I
last.
am gonna go. So
Hmm.
I want to talk about Shayla's house.
Okay.
So I did 3 skits on that this morning.
Hmm.
The first one, when
Hmm.
he first goes in there, Shayla is definitely checking his temperature. That's the first thing. She's brushing up against him with her arm. So she's checking. She wants him to tell her about the divorce. Anthony's face dropped to the floor as soon as um she mentioned Amber.
Hmm.
Anthony's face went black. He is not mentioning Kai or Shayla to Amber. Now that he knows is a problem. He's no, no, no. Okay, so we had that one, and she, I'm, I'm gonna pin this, but if she had a chance to get Anthony back, if she dumped Amon or Amon dumps her, is she gonna go after Anthony? So can we pin that? Um, then when she followed him outside, when she followed him out the door,
She
was
touched him.
anybody surprised? She was almost in track shoes, going
Hmm.
behind this man out the door. So we
Hmm.
nobody can say she doesn't still love Anthony.
Hmm.
That's why I do think she would dump him on. Anyway, she's track shoes out the door, chasing after him to go talk to him, to offer him guidance from Iman.
That makes no
We
sense.
know Iman wants to be a king with multiple women.
Hmm.
Now, this might be a stretch, but is Shayla open to that mindset if
Hmm.
she can have 2 men? Keep in mind, Shayla copies everybody.
Yeah, she does.
She copies what she likes about you and how you think.
Hmm.
So if she doesn't mind doing, letting Amon do 2 women, will Amon be open to 2 men? The other part, though, is that Amon already told Shayla, you can now go back to your baby daddy since they're getting a divorce,
Yeah.
right? Is she thinking that way? Is that part of her plan? You know, can I get Anthony back and then have my little family again? So Shayla did a lot of stuff in that video. It was packed. I don't
Yes.
trust her for 1 minute. And Anthony was trying to get the heck out of there. He didn't want to be there. Then when he first came, he said, "Why did you call me over here?" That man is trying to stay away from Shayla. He is not trying to push Amber any further. Like, no further.
Okay, I think when Sheila asked about Amber signing that paper to pick up Kai, what I read into that was Anthony's trying to keep Amber and Sheila apart and Kai because he knows that that is a trigger for, based on everything that is happening right now, that is a trigger for Amber. And I think he wants to
Mm-hmm.
keep them separate.
Mm-hmm.
He will have to see Kai coming to the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and you remember when Amber walked past the other day and Wayne said to her, "You did not
Right
even say
by.
hi." Yes. And she said, "But I saw him this morning." So Anthony started to pick up on the fact that
Yes.
Amber might not want to be so close to Kai anymore. So
Yes.
maybe that's what he was trying to do when he told Shayla that Amber is going to be busy
Yes.
and Amber doesn't need to whatever. The other thing I am seeing is that if Ro go back to Anthony with this conversation they had yesterday, Anthony is also going to realize that Amber starts to grieve for the miscarriage. And I'm
Yes.
wondering if he will grieve with her because he did not grieve
No, he
for the
didn't. He just
miscarriage
walked
because he
away.
was running behind Shayla at that time, trying to do
Mm-hmm.
whatever Shayla wanted so that Shayla would not go back to Amber for Amber to know that they were having an affair. That
That's
was the
right.
only reason Anthony was running behind Shayla, doing everything Shayla was asking. And that where Shayla is the person she is today because everybody enables her, starting with Anthony. Because if Anthony had even
Fantastic.
opened up to Amber from then, Shayla would
Mm-hmm.
not be doing what she's doing right now.
That's
Because
right.
Anthony would have cut her off on her leg, regardless if they got a divorce or they stayed together. But Anthony enabled Shayla all this time and told her that I got you. And it
Mm-hmm.
appears that he did not got his wife because he was doing stuff for Shayla that he was not doing for Amber. So it's telling Shayla in her delusional mind that she is the preferred one. She's the chosen one because Anthony was doing whatever. If she called 3 o'clock in the morning, Anthony would get up out of his bed and go to buy food to take to Shayla because that's what Shayla want. But all Anthony was trying to do was to keep her quiet so that it did not get back to Amber that she was pregnant for him. Remember when it came out, everything came out, and he said to Dylan, "I am glad everything is out in the open now. I am so happy that everything is out in the open. It's like a breath of everything is lifted off his shoulder because he wanted to do that. On several occasions, he was trying to tell Amber. On several occasions, he said he was going to just tell her because he was so stressed out about everything. And something happened and he did not get to do it. So that's why Shayla is behaving like that because Shayla thought, and maybe that's in the back of her mind, that she was chosen by Anthony. She's not thinking
Yes.
about anything else. She's thinking about
She
why she was
was.
pregnant and all the things Anthony was doing. She told
Oh,
everybody
while she was pregnant,
that yeah,
but
Yeah.
while
she
she was
wasn't.
pregnant, she was chosen.
Just
So
like
I think that she does not even remember about what she did to start all of that. She's just thinking about all the things Anthony was doing while she was pregnant.
that's true. Remember Angelina? He told Angelina, "I didn't choose your fruit.
Your fruit
Your
choose me.
fruit
But that
chose
went
me."
over Angelina head because Angelina don't understand why he was saying that.
So, um, Shayla is so entitled at this point that she's nauseating, and I believe that part of Shayla's downfall is that everybody she touches is going to become isolated away from Shayla, be it Tamara, be it Delicia, be it, of course, Amber. Um, and amongst others. But I personally don't believe, I think that if somebody triggers Amber at that podcast, and maybe if they don't, Amber is going to let everything she knows out because Amber has nothing to
To
lose.
lose.
She has no secrets. Shayla has all the secrets. Delicia has a secret. Tamara is so worried about Amber. And I kind of feel good that Amber told Tamara a few of the things because look at Tamara this morning with Wayne. With Wayne this morning, here she goes with her insecurity again. Amber told her, put on your big girl pants, straighten up your crown, redress if you're going to keep up with him. Amber knows what she's talking about. Tamara needs to listen. Now, whether Amber was being petty with it or not, Tamara needs to stop, get her nose back down to level, and pay attention to these women who are older than her, who know Wayne, who know the type, who know how to handle a man with money. Shayla is walking around strutting because she's a groupie. She's a groupie, and she doesn't even know she's a groupie to a basketball player, ex-basketball player. Her world is going to crash, and I believe that, and I stand by that.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
before you read the comment, let me just interject with something. Yes, Tamara, Amber told Tamara to put on her big girl panties and do whatever, whatever. But thinking about Tamara all the way back from when we know her with D, when we know her with the pastor, Tamara is
And
not
honey,
built
what's his name?
that
Zeus.
other person.
Zeus.
Zeus. Tamara is not built for the Wayne world. So we have to be
Not.
honest about that.
She's not.
Tamara is not built for Wayne's world. Regardless if she start dressing up like, because Tamara is insecure. Look at all, okay, Tamara is looking at all the other girls that Wayne has been with. Wayne wife,
Yes.
Wayne baby mothers, all of them.
All
When
of
she
them.
look at all of them and she look, hear what she says to Amber yesterday. She was intimidated when she found out that Amber had a relationship with a past relationship with Wayne,
Hmm.
because when she look at Imani is posting something. She look at Imani because
Sarah.
everybody, she does not
All of
even know
them.
about Sarah. She don't
Oh
know
no,
about
she
the
knows. She knows
she
now.
yes, she knows
yeah,
now
she
about
knows
She knows
about
Sarah.
Sarah.
now.
She knows about Erica. She knows about PR. She knows
Hmm.
about she doesn't know about Ro. And now she just found out
Yeah,
about
she doesn't
Imani.
know about
So
Ro.
when she's looking at all these other girls, she's the only one that is stuck in the 90s. All the other girls are up to 2026. Tamira is still stuck in the 90s. So
Hmm.
she's intimidated by all of these other girls. So it doesn't matter how she's dressed up. It doesn't matter if she go take dancing lesson or lesson to walk on the red carpet. She's always going to be feeling inferior to
She
all these
doesn't
other.
have
Sh- exactly. She's
the
going to feel
strength
inferior
that
to
she
all these
doesn't
other
have it.
girls, and her insecurities is going
Yeah,
to show.
she's not built that way.
This is something I said. If when dropped this special and it blew up the way everybody expected to blow up, and Tamira, he might not leave Tamira, but he might put her in the background. He might shelve her and take Lauren, because Lauren has that energy that Tamira does not
Exactly.
have. So he
Tamara
might be
is a
doing
little
all
girl.
these publicity with Lauren, because remember, Lauren is also in the special. Lauren and Tamira in the special.
Hmm.
So it's a possibility he might use Lauren to do the publicity, because he can always
Hmm.
say, oh, she's in the special. She's a part of the special.
And
He might,
remember, they had a discussion about that in the backyard.
yes,
Lauren and Wayne, remember that discussion in the
yes.
backyard? And she said
And
she's a
she said
ride or
she'll
die.
ride with him. She said
Wayne
she'll ride with
sees
him.
that. He knows it. Tamara's not gonna last in Wayne's world unless she stays at home and never goes anywhere with him, which is not gonna happen because Tamara can't handle it. She's a spoiled little suburban girl, and she's a nice girl. Or she's still a nice girl, but hanging around the 304 gold diggers. But she doesn't have the gumption.
That's what
She
I'm
just doesn't
saying.
have
Yeah.
it.
For the Wayne world. Wayne world needs somebody like a Lauren.
Can I interject, please? All right. So what I'm saying, you guys are correct. So I'll piggyback on that. Tamara starts to annoy Wayne. Remember what Stephanie said to him yesterday? She's not built for this. You're
Mm-hmm.
going up. Tamara need to level up. But you know something, guys. Remember when Tamara was with the Damien, she was very savvy and she knows herself. So I do not know how come now she's with Wayne. She just lost all her senses.
It's
Wayne world
those
is different
girls.
from Damian
It's the
world.
girls.
No,
Sharon,
no, what I'm
All of
saying,
it's
because
different.
these 3 or 4, Tamara knows how to angle people like that. Because her friend Latoya and Chantel know how to angle people like that. Tamara character, when she just come on the scene, I liked her. Now with
Everybody
Wayne,
did.
they just dumb her down to be a dum dum.
no, no, no.
With
I don't
Tamara
think
this
so.
morning, look in the bedroom there. She was so insecure, and she aggravating to Wayne. Look at his face, and it's just gonna click in his head. And you're correct, Nanya is going to use, or I use Charmaine. He's gonna use Lauren
He's gonna
if
use Lauren.
Tamara doesn't get her big girl sponty. And you know something? I think the person who is gonna help her will be Amber.
I
Because
think
you
so
see,
too.
Shayla is not going to
Yes.
help Tamara.
It's going to be Amber.
Because Shayla is only riding on Tamara's skirt tail because she wants to be one of Wayne's special girls. No matter what nobody tells me, Shayla wants Wayne, no matter what.
She want to
Because
be
if she
public. She
see
want
an
to be in the
in,
public
if
I
eye.
Shayla
yeah.
see an in, she's gonna take it.
I
She
said
will.
that, Sharon, not to cut you off. I'm sorry. I said it on O'Neill's show when I was on there, if you guys remember. I said Wayne might end up with Shayla.
No, I didn't
Last
remember.
summer, when
Oh, okay.
spring, I said the same exact thing. I'm sorry. Go
Okay.
ahead, sister. My bad.
I think to
Hmm.
Shayla right now. Look, did you guys saw the last skit before I don't know if any more drop, but all I knew that Tamira was so excited and grateful for the spot that her man got her for them, and he's paying the rent for the place. Shayla went
Hmm.
in and she was so ungrateful. She hasn't put a cent in there because I know Anthony gives Shayla enough money to do a lot of things. So and Shayla come from money too. So I mean I understand why them a behave like Shayla can't afford stuff. She just a little miser and she thinks her friends them are obligated to her to give her what she needed. So she likes to just rode along on the skirt tail to get what she wants. And I did not and I hope Tamara is looking into this and it looks like she's just oblivious to the fact that Shayla is ungrateful, that she don't like the podcast. Didn't doesn't Wayne go on a lot of podcasts? Shouldn't and he pick this? But when he get the furniture inside there, it will start look nice. It's just empty right now.
Yeah, and you know
Just
Amber has
artificial.
style. You know Amber
You
has
know?
style to style that place because
But
that
you
is
know
what
what?
Amber did
Amber
with her
will help them.
house.
Amber will do a good job, and I think Amber will be the one. And as bad as I think Delicia is learning, the baby scammer there, I think with Amber and Delicia help, Tamara is gonna rise to be at the
I hope
level
so.
where I think, and I'm gonna stand on that where she's supposed to be because Lauren is not gonna get him because Tamara have that in her to go where she needs to get to go. Let me
New
take some
skit.
comments.
There's a new skit, just so you
There's
know.
a new skit. All right.
Tamara and Shayla. And it
Okay.
says
All
they
right.
admit who they want to delete from the podcast.
Okay.
I bet it's Amber.
Of course, it's going to be Amber because they're both intimidated by her.
It's gonna be Amber. You want me to get it or you got it, Sharon?
You won't be able to show it on your screen, but I am trying.
And it might be the best thing for
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
Amber.
What you're
w-
gonna show it on? On your because I'm trying to
oh
get it.
no, the iPad is not in here as usual.
Okay. Hold on. The internet is lagging a little bit.
It's
Hold on.
I can get the iPad.
No, that's okay. I
You guys
got the
bear with
video.
us. I have it on my phone, but
Yeah, I got the video.
okay, good. I'm
I
curious.
bet it's Amber because
Yeah.
Tamara is intimidated and so is Shayla.
Mm-hmm. And Shayla throwing that
And it might be the
shade.
best thing for Amber. It might
I
be the
don't want
best
it to
things
be. I
for
want
her.
Amber to let
Oh,
Shayla
it's all
have it.
right. There, she's going to have other chances to let them have it.
She'll fall flat on her face, y'all men.
Mhm.
Let's see what we can. I want Shayla to fall flat on her
She
face.
will. She will.
It's when Honeypot and Shayla admit who they would eliminate from the podcast.
Oh, really now?
Yo, yeah. You want me to just grab it and keep it in here, Sharon? I can do that.
Can you see me in it, Nanya? When I switch the screen, do you okay? When Honeypot and Shayla admit who they want to eliminate from the pot, will that be Amber?
That's it. That's it.
Okay, so I'm gonna stage it now and let's play it. Let me just remove this comment
Girl,
for
Wayne
now.
is taking off on Prime Video. I'm about to post this on my story.
Oh yes,
I know
guys.
everybody's
Thank you
gonna
for
be
reminding me.
excited to see it.
Said I was gonna post a couple times during the day. Do you
Mhm.
follow Imani?
Mm-mm.
Girl, she call herself
You
promoting
should.
it. I just feel like she did way too much. Like, make your post
Really?
and keep it moving. Yes,
Mm.
yes.
How's that make you feel? Like you're supposed to be this very secure woman,
You
but
know
you
what?
see.
I feel fine. I feel fine as me.
Okay.
Promoting,
I
no
like
promotion.
this. I like this side of you because I would be like, don't post my man, period. But at least she's getting it out to different audiences so they can watch it, and then that money comes back to you.
Okay.
So when you
That's
got
a
these
good-
Amazon
that's a good way to think about
specials,
it.
why we can't have a bigger office
Oh
space?
my God, Shayla. I'm sure he knows what he's doing. I mean, it is a small space, but we'll figure it out.
I mean, I don't hate it. It's really nice, obviously, but I don't know. I just wanted like a big open space. How are 5 women gonna fit in that one room?
Well, you the reason why it's 5 people. Remember? It started off as 4. Just saying.
I mean, but now we have 5 and it's solidified. So we have our 5.
So between the 5 of us, we're gonna figure it out. We'll take some coordination, something, I don't know, but we're gonna figure it out.
So between me and you, if you could eliminate somebody from the podcast, who would it be?
I don't want to eliminate nobody. It's
Are you
all
sure?
good. Yes.
Because it wasn't supposed to be 5 about.
I'm just saying.
Okay, in a perfect world, how many people would be on the podcast or who would be eliminated?
Who would be eliminated? I don't know. I think I would just be fair. Last in, first out. So, Amber.
I knew it would be Amber for you.
Oh my God.
So you still got a problem with that. You're just acting like you're cool with
No,
it.
you just made me answer the question. I was
Well-
answering your hypothetical question.
Listen, we told Amber she could be on the podcast. It's solidified. She's on the
it's
podcast.
solidified. All right. So,
All right.
your turn. Who would you pick?
Who would I pick?
Mhm.
I don't have a problem
no,
with
baby.
5
No.
women being on the podcast.
You got to pick somebody.
To get
In
rid
your
of
perfect
Tamara.
world.
Who would I pick? So when I brought up the podcast, I was really just talking to you and Delicia. I guess Lauren just heard me. Because what is she going to talk about? Seriously, how to
Shayla.
finesse men for money? That's not going to go over well with audiences. But she is so cute to look
my
at, and
gosh.
she's funny sometimes. So, but maybe
Yeah.
it will be Lauren.
You would pick Lauren.
Lauren, the man snatcher.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you gonna tell her you don't want?
No, I'm fine. Lauren is welcome.
You put, okay.
Amber is
Okay,
welcome.
babe. All
according to
right.
you.
Okay.
I'm
Yes,
just-
she is welcome.
I'm just trying to see who you want
Is
off.
it Lauren the man?
I don't want nobody off. We all good.
All right.
It's
Well,
gonna be great.
I'm off
All
work right now. I'm ready to go. This was
Come on,
nice.
girl.
Thank you for taking me.
Yes.
Thank you, Sharon.
You're welcome. All right.
Lauren the man snatcher.
But listen, before we even start, I bet Honeypot is going to want to eliminate Lauren when all this blows up and people start
Yes.
saying, "Oh, Lauren has that type of energy," and Honeypot doesn't have the energy. I bet she's going to come back to Shayla and tell Shayla, "Shayla, I would change my mind on the drop of a dime. to eliminate Lauren because
Lauren.
Lauren,
Yeah.
remember Lauren and Wayne when Lauren was telling Wayne and said the energy between she and him on that special, same
Mm-hmm.
special dropping tomorrow. I bet by Wednesday, Honeypot is going to come back to Shayla and said, I think we should eliminate Lauren
Oh,
because
I
she's
bet.
going to see how people are reacting between both of them. They're
Mm-hmm.
going to say, oh, the energy between Lauren and Wayne is off the chain.
Yes, it is.
Why is this other girl there? This other girl was not necessary. She's going to say, in that
Yes.
case, if Lauren comes on that podcast, she's going to be in the
I
back.
think so too.
She's going to want to say, let's eliminate Lauren. And Shayla will agree.
Lauren
Shayla
is
will
going to star.
agree right
Mm-hmm.
there and then. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
anything else. If
But
Honeypot
Wayne,
says that, Shayla is going to agree.
I agree with
And I
you.
bet you she's going to come back to that conclusion. Once
Mm-hmm.
this thing drop and people start talking about the energy between Wayne and Lauren.
Between
Watch
Wayne
and
and
see.
Lauren.
Yes, that is why they bring this here today.
okay, so guess what? I do not think Honeypot will say she want to get rid of eliminate Lauren. Wayne is not gonna get rid of Lauren.
No.
I
I
said
agree
it
And
with
there.
then
you.
and that's
Wayne's
going to
not.
cause a problem because if Honeypot say to get rid of Lauren and Wayne is saying no,
Wayne's
don't,
going to say no.
she is going to think there is something going on between Wayne and Lauren. So
Yes.
there
Agree.
lies another problem. You see where all of this is going to tie up in a neat little bow of this
I know.
podcast?
This is
What?
going to be I love this. I
This
love
is gonna
this.
be dynamite. All I know. Nice, nice. That was a good thing. But why didn't Shayla says eliminate herself?
Oh God, please. Sharon, I don't know where
You
you came
guys
up
are
with
so
that.
you guys don't want
Shayla,
to touch that.
We should have
Why
touched
don't
that one.
Honeypot says eliminate Shayla? Because
no,
trust
they're
Eliminate
me,
not going
Shayla.
to eliminate Shayla
Yay.
because they think everything centers around her. Shayla think everybody and
Ev-
everything is
yeah.
centered
so maybe
around
Shayla
her.
will be the one get eliminated and Lauren
No.
get to
Possible?
stay.
No. She got to stay so Amber can bust her out.
Well,
She's
we're not
got to
saying for now.
stay.
We're not saying right now, Nan. We're
I
just
want her
saying when
busted.
the time comes, if they have to eliminate somebody, I know when he's going to pick Shayla.
It's a
You think he's going to
possibility.
eliminate Shayla?
Hmm.
Wayne?
I
Eliminate
don't
his
know.
golden
I don't
girl?
know.
Maybe, maybe he
It
will.
depends on the
Yeah, I
energy or the
wish.
toxicity of what is happening. Because if Shayla is very toxic, Wayne does not like toxic. And if Shayla is going to be bringing up about Amber
That's
and himself,
that's
might be
true.
Wayne is going to say, you know what? Shayla is not what we want this podcast to be about. So who knows?
Okay, Charm. Sorry to interrupt here. And then what you call it there, Wayne. It can be Lauren life catch up with her. And when her life catch up, maybe she's actually will be the one get eliminated. But it's a lot of it can go either way, Lauren or Shayla. But
And if
or
people
even Delicia.
no. If people saying that Amber is pregnant, maybe the stress of this podcast might be too much for her. So she might take herself out.
She may
Yeah,
take herself out.
She might
that
take
could be
herself
too.
out as soon as she
Yeah, she's
gets
got to deal with.
yeah,
Yeah.
and her
All right,
restaurant is
let's get some.
popping.
Yeah. All right, guys, let's get some the people in the chat. Let's come on in, Nanya,
We
and
read
read
that
some of the
already.
chats. Them can you read some chats, Nan? You can see the
Of
screen.
course.
Okay, go
Angela
ahead.
Atkinson said, Nunya, when you see a person get overwhelmed, you could be on the streets. You would even talk to a perfect stranger.
Oh
Yes, I
yes, we
am
did that.
aware of that. I have actually spoken to a stranger that was crying. When my mom
Oh, we
died, I
did that.
cried. Yes. I believe Amber really wants to talk to Anthony. She wants to cry with him. Yeah. And then Marion West says the way they embraced on the porch when Amber and Anthony, when Amber told Anthony about the baby. But Rico, Anthony, mind wired, oh, his mind is wired differently and it's thinking something else because Ro told her that. And Amber is still hurting deeply, hopefully talking with each other. Shayla was trying to get her way back into his bed. Yes, Rhonda Phillips, I agree with you 100%. Oh, no, Shaman. Shayla is testing Anthony's temperature.
Yeah, we read
And
that already.
okay.
Let me come down to here.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh yes, we got that
Yes,
one
we
already.
got that one.
Charmaine, which one? If you see which one we haven't touched yet,
It
where
says,
it
why
prays
does
F
breakfast.
Anthony,
Oh
I
yes,
think
we
it
did
is
is
the
that
the
one.
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 Okay, it's after here. Okay, here.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Why do you think Shayla's friends with Amber, Tamara, she needs the status without those friends? Shayla would be irrelevant, and we have said that, Sharon. Shayla wouldn't
Yes.
be anything. The look on Anthony's face when Shayla and Anthony said Anthony should talk to Amon was like Anthony almost laughed. I think he almost broke character.
Yeah, he said, and Nadia, he said, Iman, Anthony's, Iman is not in the same. Yeah, we discussed, Charmaine discussed that.
And somebody said, exactly, Nanya. But for grandma, I do think Shayla might just drop Amon to get Anthony back. Shayla
Yeah.
is in love with Anthony, no matter what.
I
He's
don't think
still
Shayla wants
doing for
Anthony.
Shayla.
I don't know. I don't think
Stacy.
Shayla is interested in Anthony that way because
Anthony loves
she
Shayla.
thinks, no, why this is important. She thinks that Iman, she has leveled up
Well, yeah,
because Iman is, I mean,
good point.
national. Everybody knows about Iman, and that is the kind of status Shayla is looking for, where she's this ex NBA star wife or girlfriend or whatever. Anthony, nobody knows about Anthony except the people maybe in Indiana and the ones who want a
Well,
circle around them. Shayla does not want Anthony. Shayla wants Iman.
I think I was trying to say if Amon left Shayla.
But if you think Iman Shayla is going to let Iman leave her, trust me,
Yes,
somebody would be in
he's
jail and
gonna get
somebody would
away.
be in a casket.
He's
If
gonna get
that should
away.
happen,
He's
somebody
gonna
would be in a
handcuff him.
casket and somebody would be in jail. Shayla is not good. You hear what Shayla told Delicia? You have to, or on honeypot, you have to put fear in
I
the
heard that.
man. And that's what she's
She's so much
doing.
Angelina.
That is
So
what
like
she's doing right
Angelina.
now. That is what she's doing right now. She's not going to, she don't want no Anthony. She would look like she's stepping back.
Amon is getting away from her. She
A
can hold
man
that
might
man
get away
down.
from her, but that
Amon's
doesn't
getting
mean she
away
won't
from
start.
her.
Listen, she's going to be stalking him. Even if Shayla is not
No.
going to allow a man to get away from her. It doesn't matter what she's going to do. So she might actually end up in jail and a man end up in a
Well,
casket.
somebody, because when she said
Somebody is
bars
going to
the
end
other
up
night,
somewhere.
somebody's going
Somebody
to
ended up.
jail.
Shayla
Yeah.
is not going to ease up on that. Shayla
Somebody's
is,
going to jail. And
yeah,
I
somebody's going
bet
to
on
jail
that.
because Shayla is not going to give up on a man.
Go
I don't
ahead.
care what anybody want to say, what Angelina want to
Okay.
say. Shayla is not going to give up on a man.
Okay. So now, Nadia was reading the chat.
Go ahead. Oh, okay. I mean to say Shayla couldn't make Kai Amber's responsibility. Sabrina, Amber's going to be at the restaurant. Shayla and Anthony are on their own, but Kai's going to school.
Exactly. Kai's
So,
going to school.
okay, none of them grieved because Amber replaced her baby with David.
I
Yeah.
said that yesterday. I said
Mm-hmm.
that Amber did not get the chance to grieve
Yeah, she
because
didn't.
she just went out. She started drinking first.
Yes.
Remember, she started to
Yeah, we said
drink
that yesterday.
and then she got David. So she didn't get a chance to grieve.
And the Stacy Harper says Amber never had a chance. Once Shayla inserted herself, it was over. And then Anthony blamed himself about the miscarriage, but I don't think he really grieved.
He
He
did
said
not.
it in passing. It looks like Rhonda Phillips, like, okay, honey, we lost our baby, and he kept it moving to keep Shayla happy.
Exactly.
Amber doesn't like that they're sister wives. She said it on the porch. No, she doesn't like that. Stacy Harper says Aunt has never taken any real responsibility. Stacy, you are absolutely correct. And yes, that podcast is the podcast keeps saying this. Tamara crown is crooked. Stacy, it's crooked. Straighten the crown, lady.
It's
Okay.
falling
And
off her
yes,
head.
Shayla is a groupie and a user. Absolutely, Rhonda Phillips. And Stacy says, yes, this is when Aunt will be her target again. And
Yeah.
I do say that, but I say that with the caveat. Does she really care about losing Amber again? Amber is not going to trust her ever again. But do you think that Shayla really wants Amber in her life? Who else is she gonna copycat, you guys? Go ahead, Sharon, if you want, please.
Who will be more impacted by the game night confession, Anthony or Tamara? Tamara, I
Tamira.
think.
Tamara,
Because Wayne, Anthony knows about Amber and Wayne. And even the other day, he said to
everybody
Amber that
knows.
you were trying to divorce me because of Wayne. And I know you still love Wayne. So Anthony knows all of this about Amber. And Amber keeps saying to Anthony, you don't have my back. So saying that Wayne used to have her back, this is all something that Anthony knows. Anthony is not going to be surprised of anything that Amber said about Wayne because he's expecting it.
Yes.
On the
So,
other hand, now Tamira is going to be the one impacted because she's not expecting Wayne to be
Can,
saying all of that.
can I piggyback on that, Sharon? I have a question.
yeah.
Do you think that Anthony is fearful of what might come out in the podcast? We
In
know
I'm
terms
that
not
of
sure.
him
will
and
get
Shayla,
busted.
yes. In terms of
Will
him and Shayla,
Anthony
yes.
is something,
I'm,
and will Anthony be embarrassed by anything?
Yes.
I think he'll be
Yes,
embarrassed
he
about the
will
essay if
be.
the essay come out because
That's what
It
men
I
will
don't
said
be.
talk
too.
about it.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you why. Because people going to look at him that he was weak. Somebody did that to you,
that's
and you
right.
still end up with them. So it must be
Exactly.
something because you
Yes.
were weak. Why somebody would be able to come to your house when you were drunk,
Mm-hmm.
sleep with you, and then you end up with them,
Mm-hmm.
co-parenting now and all that.
Over
So
your
he's
wife.
going to think, yes, he's going to think that people are going to think I was weak. Why this all
Mm-hmm.
of this happened and I still end up with that person. That person was able to control me after doing this to me. So he's
Yes.
going to be very embarrassed if that comes out.
And I think
Charmaine,
he,
you
wait.
have anything to say? None? I was gonna say,
Mm,
right? You see, Charm, a lot of people, as we are observing now in our real life, with the entertainers and the actors, that is how it
Diddy World.
started. This is how it started, like what happened to Anthony. And then they just keep on repeating the cycle over and over. You understand what I'm saying? Just like what Anthony did.
Mm-hmm.
He that happened and he just keep on going
And they
back
just
for
keep
more
going.
because
Yeah.
as Shayla said in one of the skit, I didn't put it up. I did a shorts on it, but I didn't put it up as yet. And Shayla, when Anthony went over to the house to see Kai, I think after he run her from Piari's house, Shayla says, I let you use my body.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as the person
Yes.
have money, when
You
people
can
reach,
use her.
they do anything to you because you're a nobody to them. And to Anthony, Anthony
Yes.
uses her for
I have
his
said that.
degrading, whatever he does with her, with his cleaning and whatever there.
Yeah.
And this
Yeah.
happened also in real life. So the skit is actually correlated with real life.
They are. All
Okay.
And
these
people
storylines
are
are.
going through that. So Anthony it would be embarrassed for that. But
All
this
these
is how the
skits.
abuse started. People
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
crawl
and
into
yeah,
your
he'll
bed.
be
They
he's
tell you
going
to
to
do
be
something
abused. He's
because you
going to
need a
be
job. Look at
embarrassed.
Natasha in London.
As he
That
should
man
be.
was sitting on Natasha bed. And Natasha is scared. She stand there and he was telling her all these. What is he doing in her room?
Who? The
You never
London
Exactly.
guy?
know.
That was the first thing. He should not be in our rooms to
Exactly. He
begin
should
with.
not be in her room. So these
And
are all inappropriate things started. And a lot of people will say, but how can you go back and back? Yeah, it's just a cycle. They have something over you and you just can't help yourself. And that's what you know. You just keep on repeating the same. I guess that's how it goes. We
and
normal
and
It's
people
and
a
is
I
saying,
keep saying the only
cycle.
reason Anthony kept okay, guys, remember, and you need to remember all of this. When Anthony went back that first time after the whole drunken thing,
mm-hmm,
the second time he went back, he said to Shayla that we cannot continue all of this. And Shayla
Mm-hmm.
told him about Amber. And then there was a space where they stopped doing what until he learned that Shayla was pregnant. He went and he asked Shayla. Shayla didn't tell Anthony. And I think the reason Shayla did not come to Anthony because she know it was not his.
Yeah,
But
she knew.
when Anthony went to her, because Amber was the one who told Anthony that Shayla was pregnant. And
And
when
you
Anthony went to her, Shayla told him that it was his because she realized that Anthony might be thinking it his. So she just You remember one morning when they went to breakfast, and if you went back to that skit, when they were in the pool, whatever, and Anthony came to the house and she said, Mama needs breakfast or whatever.
Oh,
And
when
when
she
they
was
came
being,
back and they were
yeah.
in the parking lot, Shayla said to Anthony, I chose you to be the father of my
She did say
child.
that. She said, I
She did not
chose
say,
you.
she said, I chose you.
You're right.
Yes.
There was another time when Sheila said to him, let's have
You're
a
right.
real baby this time. Let us have a real
You're right,
baby.
Shaman. You are
So
absolutely
Sheila, in the
correct.
back of Sheila, man, Sheila know that this kid is not his. But
You
Exactly.
she
are, yeah.
was using all of this because, especially when Amber lose her child, Sheila find a space where she could just hook Anthony, knowing that this is your child, this is your ear, whatever, whatever. And that was what kept Anthony and Sheila
You're
together.
absolutely right.
Yeah, she's correct. Shayla saw an opening because with the abortion, is Amber told Anthony that Shayla doesn't want to keep the baby,
Yeah,
and
because
Anthony
no,
went to her.
No, no, no.
It,
Anthony told Shayla that they were going to get rid of the baby.
Yeah,
I
because the
know, but
baby
she
was
told
supposed to
Amber,
be new,
But
and
she
that
told
baby
Amber that she
wasn't
didn't know
new.
yeah, exactly. But
and
Amber
That
said
baby
Amber
wasn't
says,
it
"No,
new.
you're
was
gonna
just
keep the
because of
baby."
Shayla. Shayla was just thinking that. But it was because Anthony told her that she has to get rid of the baby.
Well,
And
you,
Amber
she
told
told
her to
Amber.
keep the baby, and she'll
Yes,
help her
because
with the
Amber didn't
baby.
know it. Maybe if Amber knew it was Anthony, she would encourage
and
her to get
nobody
rid of
knew
it.
about the RB test and
Nothing.
except Shayla. But you,
Except
I love.
Shayla.
I
We
just
need to make
remember.
sure we remember that about. I
Yeah.
mean, about the her telling him, "I chose you," because when she said that that day, I
Yes.
remembered that for the longest time, and I said, "Oh, she's
She chose
admitting it.
him.
Yeah, I
She
chose
chose
you to
him
be
to
the
be the
father of my
father.
child.
The only
And that
thing I
was what she did. She chose
She
him.
chose
And
him.
sometimes when people speak things, because we are so into, we are not really listening.
Oh,
She
we
said,
listen.
exactly. She said, I chose you.
hmm
So why would she chose him if it was an accident? Tell me.
Exactly.
It was an accident and they slept at one time. And then he went back the next day. It was an accident. So that means she was
Hmm.
plotting on him all along.
Oh, she was. She was plotting on him from.
There, I need to ask you guys something
And
hmm
because
I need to ask after her. Okay, I
yeah,
have a question for
I'm
you.
I need to ask
deviating.
something too.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
deviating a little bit from all of that. I'm talking about the divorce. Do you notice any pattern with the first divorce and this second, this third? Because there was a second talk of a divorce and this divorce. Do you notice there's any pattern at all with the first divorce and this one?
Yes.
the delay
No, I'm not talking about the delay. What is the pattern with the first divorce and this one?
and
Okay. The
the
first one, he doesn't
attorney.
want her to leave him,
There's no attorney for Anthony.
and he hasn't changed. He told her that he learned his lesson, and he hasn't learned his lessons. The same thing. She tell him that he's not supporting her because when I
Okay.
watched it yesterday and I uploaded it, and I noticed that, and he was on bending and says, "Amber, please don't divorce me. I learned my lesson. I'll be
Oh
there
yeah,
for you.
that
I'll
part.
treat you better." Yeah,
Yeah,
But think about the person who is prominent in these two divorces.
it's Shayla.
No, it's not Shayla. Regarding Anthony, I'm not talking about regarding Amber because Wayne.
Oh yes,
Remember the
Wayne.
first
Yes,
divorce?
Wayne.
Anthony was Anthony started coming back around when he discovered that you remember how upset he was when he discovered that Wayne was going to bar 44 to perform.
yeah,
Yes,
You remember how upset he was when he discovered that Amber took off her ring, and Amber only took off her ring after the
yeah,
performance at Bar 44, and Daylan tell him that oh Amber was sitting in Wayne's lap or
yeah. And
whatever.
she was because she
Yes,
wanted
so
him jealous.
it was always about Wayne, and then he discovered that Wayne was in business with Amber. So
Yes,
all of this is like Wayne
and
is
the
was always
song.
front and center because even when they brought in Kelvin, I don't think Anthony you even think about Kelvin and Amber because Kelvin was having a struggling restaurant and all that. The only other person who shook Anthony was Victor.
Victor. Yes,
Yeah,
Victor
Victor and
shook
but
Wayne.
don't forget
Anthony.
the song that Wayne wrote.
For
for
And
Amber,
Amber,
yes,
yes.
but they
and
had gone
made
back together. They
and
went back
made him
together
listen
after.
to it. That
Yes.
I let somebody else break your heart. I mean, and that to
Okay.
me is key. I, Wayne, let somebody else break Amber's heart.
Yes.
So this is, and then in this divorce, talking about this divorce, what did Anthony tell Amber? Are you divorcing me because of Wayne?
Yes.
So
Again.
Wayne is also prominent again in this
He's always
divorce.
in their
Yes.
life, no matter what.
Exactly. So that is the two the first divorce. He was thinking something that Wayne has something to do with
Yes.
Amber, and he tried to get back with Amber because he did not want Wayne to be there. He did not want Wayne to get back with her. So he forced himself back into the picture because
Does
now
Wayne
Wayne is
still like
having business.
Amber?
Yes, but now he's
I know he
thinking it's a
loves her,
Wayne
but does
again.
he still like her? Does he
Ooh,
still like her?
ooh, Wayne.
Wayne?
Wayne?
Does
Of
Wayne
course,
Yes.
Wayne
still
will
like
never get
like
Yes,
over
he
like
Amber.
does.
like you know
Wayne,
how I
if
used to
Wayne have
say
an
love her?
opportunity to be with
He
Amber, he will.
does. Go ahead, Sharon. I'm sorry.
Yeah, if Wayne have an opportunity to be with Amber, he will. I'm back to the pregnancy again. I'm going back to the pregnancy. Remember when Angelina was sitting in the kitchen and the DNA test came, and she said, "Oh, the DNA test came." Shayla and her mom, and they sat down in the kitchen, and
Hmm.
Shayla said to her mom, "Mom says, do you know who the father is?" I don't remember how it a conversation. I don't remember.
He said, "Are
And
you sure?"
And
No, she
Shayla
said, "Are
and
you sure
Shayla
it's Anthony's?"
and
Yeah.
Shayla said she don't know. She's
And
not
she said, "Are
sure.
you sure?"
And her mother, because Shayla was gonna call Anthony over right away, and her mother said, "No, he can
Eh,
wait. Leave it
Wait
there."
till overnight. Wait till tomorrow.
So this
ye-
is why a lot of people thinks Angelina changed the DNA test.
Absolutely.
And I think she did change it. I don't. And I think maybe they are going to revisit that because they give us that clue of that section there. So that was a nugget there.
Hmm.
And then the day when they did the second DNA test and Angelina and Anthony get the report. Amber
Hmm.
didn't get the report. They have Amber email. Amber didn't get
And they
it,
didn't send it. And
but
the address. She said send it to
yes,
the
Send it to
house.
the
right.
address.
They did
That's
Supposed
what
to
she
not
come to the
said.
send it
Send
to
it
address.
the
to
It
the
house.
didn't. It
house.
just accidentally. It just shows up magically in Anthony email and Angelina email, and then what Angelina says, oh, she is Shayla's proxy, medical proxy, so
Yes,
that's why she gets the
that's why she
email.
had it.
But you also remember that the guy gave Shayla a card, a business card.
Hmm.
The man gives
I
Shayla a
remember.
business card. He did not give Anthony one, or he did not
No,
give Amber
he
one.
No,
just gave it to
The
Shayla.
only person who got a business card was Shayla, and he
Shayla,
said, if
yes,
you want, you can go online and do whatever because his name was there. So all Shayla need to do
Hmm.
was to give, Angelina has people in all
Yeah,
sort of fields because she was in the military.
yes,
We don't know what she did with Patty when they were in New Orleans.
yes.
And that is
and
something
she
that
got
we
her
might
mugshot
we might
taken.
understand more about Angelina and the connections
Yeah,
that she has. So she could do anything with that DNA. She could do a second thing because it shows up in Anthony email, which was he was not expecting,
he
and it
wasn't
shows
supposed, it was
up
supposed
in
to go to their house.
Angelina email. That's why Anthony asked, "How did Angelina get it?
Yeah,
Why did it goes to her?" And he said, "Oh, because I'm her proxy and blah blah blah." Something is still wrong with all that, and they need to fix it.
For Amber and and Anthony marriage to succeed, I think they need to. I hope they give us the fans and the content creator closure when it comes on to Kai DNA, because if Kai is not for Anthony, then the marriage would have a chance. But in the meantime, that would be one step in the right direction. But Amber wants Anthony to cater to her,
well, he
and
should. He
he,
hadn't done
you know what I
anything in
mean,
2 years.
and he needs to learn to do that part. So that's the only part missing: the catering to her needs. He
I
has to
think
put her first. She need
I
him to put her first. She need him to stand up for her there, you know?
Hmm.
I
And now,
mean
guys, we have a
this
lot of chat that we need to come. We're going to take maybe
Yeah,
about
about
just
10.
try and finish up this chat. So
Yeah.
whatever thoughts we have in our head, write it down and then we can address them, okay? So Shayla entertainment is too much because of how she respond. with Ernestine. Apology, she was too much. Hello, Nanny Enrico, Charmaine, Angela
Hey,
Powell.
Angela P.
Charmaine, tell Wayne, send Amber your way. She will get good therapy. Well said. Yes, she need that. She does. Thank you, guys. Hello, chat. Hi, beautiful Tamara and and
Tamara and
Anthony.
Anthony, hell no. No.
Charmaine, you're absolutely right. Yes, Anthony and Tamara both will be hurt by the game night, but this is why Amber needs to tell him everything before they go on the podcast. Of course. Ladies, I don't even think Amber really cared to know what's happening. Lauren may be missing.
I don't think Amber cares.
Teapot wasn't hasn't been out in that kind of for long enough.
No.
Oh, okay.
Precisely, and that's what I'm
Rhonda,
saying.
ATP, Amber don't care.
At this point, Amber doesn't care.
Angela, exactly. Janet said, hello, Lauren, might be missed.
Listen,
Lauren, no, Wayne will eventually see through that scammer. She needs a thick skin to deal with all she will encounter. For sure, simply, she needs it. Teapot still has a lot to learn. Teapot, they calling her now. Angela. Oh, Janet laughing. There's more experience. Yes, agree, Amber. Yeah, okay, they agree. Guys, please click the like button for me, please. We'll appreciate it. Stacy says, yes, she has always wanted Wayne. Agree, it will be Amber that help Tamara for sure. This is a different level for her. She should really take heed to Amber advice. But she not. She's listening. She's followed Shayla blindly, and that gonna leave her. If she continue with Shayla advice, she's gonna lose Wayne. Tamara has a low self-esteem. It is. I said she will nag herself out of Wayne's world for sure, Sherma. Shayla is not thinking about Teapot. Did you see her gritting on her when Teapot was showing her? Oh yes, we saw that. That was awful. Disgusting. She is, and I can't believe Tamara can't see that. I think we may end up with Imani. Maybe he'll end up with Amber. Angela, yes. Angela, Shayla only worried about herself. Nania, I remember saying that for real. Shayla wants the status Tamara, Amber, Delisha.
Yes.
Of course she does. She wants that. Stacy agreed.
Yeah.
Amber warned her about Sheho. Sabrina, possibility. Yes, Angela. Delicia and Amber gonna style that podcast room to look good. Of course, Angela. I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Baby scammer. Yes, Delicia is a baby scammer. Good afternoon, Sharon, Nanya, Charmaine, and chat. Good afternoon, baby girl. Delicia wants Lauren with Wayne. Yes, I hope so because I don't want Amber there. Amber gonna get busy with her restaurant and the pregnancy. Shayla still wants Anthony still. If they delete her, they're gonna end up needing Amber when everything hits the fan. Yes. That could be fine because she doesn't need to be with the 304s. Wayne's not gonna allow them to take off Amber because Wayne was excited when he heard Amber was on it. Yes, he was. And that's a true fact, Angela Atkinson. Eamon is not ready for a committed relationship. He wants the threesome. He doesn't want to let neither one of those ladies go. Tina, yes, she does. Oh, sorry. Charmaine, I want Amber to be on the podcast. Please, Shayla may want to try Anthony, and she's don't want to get beat up on the podcast. Angela, yup. Amber can do and tell all. She can still fall on her face. Here.
She won't.
Angela Powell, I don't trust Shayla. She's a snake. We don't trust her, period. We are seeing, right now they are showing us how ungrateful she is. We're seeing how she is behaving like she's so better than Ernestine when Ernestine was apologized to her and she said, oh, the pot calling the keka black.
Yeah.
And she says, oh, because Ernestine
that is true. Get a baby. She didn't tell a lie.
Yeah.
That was not a lie because Ernestine never dirt.
Let me
So,
finish the comments, them, Bobby. It may be Lauren, since she hasn't been to one meeting. Shayla still wants and Tamara jealous of Amber. True.
Hmm.
Stacy, yes, and Stacy's laughing. Tina, I doesn't trust her either. Exactly. The podcast doesn't belong to either Shayla or Honeypot. That podcast belongs to Wayne E as the last say. Exactly, Angela. That is why it says they
Yes,
will not get rid of Lauren. She'll keep listening to Shay. Oh, she wants Tamara gone. Yep, she does.
she
Shayla
does.
is so jealous of Honeypot. She is,
She
because she
doesn't
knows what
want honey
Tamara
pot.
has.
Yeah.
Boy, Shayla is so greedy. Yes, she is. And she wants to be in the limelight like everybody else. Ungrateful snake, she sure is. Angela P, yes. Shayla, big head. Still think she's slick. Yes, Tina, her head big. And she thinks she's slick. All right, so true. So true. But
Yeah.
I don't understand how Honeypot can't decipher how horrible Shayla is. But she rather stick with the snake than hang out with somebody who have a soul and heart, and that is Amber. They better out Bethany, don't come back to manage that building.
Oh, that's
I
true.
can't stand Shayla. I hate watching her. A lot of people
Yeah, me
can.
too. I can
Shut up,
stand it.
Shayla. You haven't paid 1 cent to that podcast. Exactly. She not even asked her man to help out, but she's complaining. Ungrateful. She is unbelievable. Lauren has not been to one meeting, but she's a part of it. Shayla is so ungrateful, it's senseless. So true. Girl, you better worry about Lauren. She better. Tamara is worrying about Amber. She better worry about Lauren,
They
because
were.
Lauren, if Anipat doesn't smarten up and listen to what Amber is saying, Lauren is coming for Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
And baby scammer is signing that check. Shayla, the one who bought it to Amber, yes, she did, but Wayne is excited. Shayla has a nerve to complain. She hasn't put a red cent. Really, Shayla? I don't like Shayla at all. So why Tamara want to eliminate Amber? Shayla can't eliminate Amber,
Taylor
please.
doesn't want to.
Man snatcher. I know Shayla not the kettle calling the kettle black. I know it. Angela, she's beyond jealous of Amber. Better worry about Lauren.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, me. Oh, Shayla makes me wants to vomit. She's sick of me. Oh God, Tina. No, Shayla, you are a married man snatcher. She is. She's in an entanglement with Amber and Anthony. I'm waiting on Lauren to cook for Wayne. Oh yes, I remember that
He
advice.
knows how to cook.
I know it. Tina laughing. Me too. We're all waiting to see that. Wayne's not gonna make no one eliminate Amber. The reason Tamara want Amber off the podcast is because Wayne welcome her. I agree, Charmaine. Angela, AYUP. I don't know what that is, what that stands for. I agree,
Yep.
Nania. Up?
Angela Atkinson. Yep.
Yes. Stacy, exactly. She's better keep her eye on Lauren. She better if she know what's good for her. And she's right, because she talked to Wayne about that. Shayla are so desperate to be Amber friend again. It's diabolical.
It
It's more
is
than diabolical.
diabolical. It's crazy.
Tina, me too. Angela, expeditiously. He's gonna get rid of Tamara. Oh, it's true. Him could be. You
You know
never
he
know.
could. Oh
I
yeah.
He
don't think he's
could.
going to. I don't think he's going to get rid of her. I think he might put her in the background while he is up, because remember what that girl told him, Stephanie said
Stephanie.
that she's not ready for this at the moment. At the moment. So if Wayne is going to do anything, he's just going to put her in the background.
Go ahead, John.
Sabrina. Shayla is calling Lauren a man snatcher when she's the same. I know. Pat got calling the cake black again. Stacy's laughing. And Shay, oh, as Tuesday, I want her to trigger Amber. Oh yeah, yes. We all want her to.
Yes.
Even if Shayla started running her mouth, especially if they don't sign an NDA. I
Mm-hmm.
think they will because before him start, they normally let them do sign an NDA. I think he eliminate Tamara if she doesn't look at active on the podcast. Oh dear, exactly, I agree.
That's true.
Wayne's going to say no. He's going to say no about Amber as well.
No,
Yeah,
he's
we know
not.
he will. He's not getting rid of Amber. He was
He's not
excited.
getting rid of Amber. He was
I
happy.
think Wayne will want Shayla gone too. I think Shayla is going after Anthony again. Yeah, we think so. Yeah, that's why she wants him to talk to Iman.
Mm-hmm.
She's taking her mother advice, and then Andrea, she is. Oh, hi, darling. Hi. Okay, and court order DNA expeditiously. Kai looks like Reggie and Zeus. Trust me, I'm not none of those guys, baby. A Harvey, baby. We're getting our flowers. Thank you,
Thank
darling.
you, thank you, thank you.
Angelina is pushing Shayla to have a baby number 2 for Anthony.
Yes.
Oh, yes, we saw that.
Yes.
She is.
Yes. Yes.
Anthony's going to have baby number 2, but it's not going to be with
It's going
Shayla.
to
It's with
be with
Amber.
Amber.
Yeah.
That was going to be with Amber. Wayne
She's
doesn't tolerate the
manifesting.
behavior
She's manifesting that.
Tamara is giving. She's going to push it. Yeah, she is. Yeah, I did a chart and that. I just did a little clip of it because I noticed it. He's getting, because what Stephanie said to him today and then what Tamara is doing today, it's not sitting well with him. And him tell her one thing, he tell her.
She doesn't fit.
Yeah, she doesn't. And you never know. Maybe it will be Amber. He asks to be in something with him. You never know. Iman still goes to her house. Stacy, Iman is not getting rid of Shayla.
Exactly. That's what I'm
He is
telling
not.
people.
Yes, he is.
She is better than Delicia. We don't know about the other girl yet, but he is keeping Shayla. He says a king has multiple women. He wants to have his cake and eat it too. He's having those 3 women. And you never know if he not have 4 and 5. You never know if he not have a dozen.
Number 3 does not play. That girl, ooh, she's mean too. She said,
Oh, the white girl? The white girl?
The white girl. She said, no.
Shayla will wrap that up. Trust me.
Yeah, she will.
Shayla will wrap her up.
That girl is
you know, Shayla, come on. Shayla what's her name? What's his name? Spend the entire day in her house. Shayla will wrap that white girl up. Just flat her on that,
Shayla ain't gonna hit nobody. Shayla gonna run.
Shayla not gonna run. Listen, Shayla not gonna run. That girl has nothing on Shayla. Just looking at that girl, she has nothing on Shayla.
Shayla's not gonna do anything to anybody but run.
Let me answer that question before we continue with the reading.
It ain't because she a white girl. That girl is mean.
That white girl, did Iman sound like he was real interested in her? Why would you tell a girl that you have 2 other girls if that was your girlfriend? He said they were friends.
He didn't say girlfriend.
Exactly. He didn't say girlfriend. They were friends.
They were.
And he said he have 2 girls. Well, he did not. He was not owning all of them. But guess me whose house he go spend all his time at? He go spend all his time at Shayla's house. He bought a house for Shayla.
Exactly.
Because he can do whatever he wants to do at Shayla's house. Shayla's gonna let Amon do what Amon wants to do.
Exactly, but guess me what? That girl has nothing on Shayla, and I can bet you that. Let Shayla find out about her. That girl would be running down the street.
I'm not afraid.
That girl is not threatening. She only say that girl has not a threatening bone in her body.
Somebody type in some running shoes.
Listen, Shayla is not going to be running from anybody. Not Delicia. Not
your
that
mouth
girl
does not match your hands, Shayla.
Trust me. Shayla not going to run from anybody. Shayla prefer to. You hear what she said? She prefer to unalive somebody for Iman.
Sorry, go ahead.
Nadia, she's scared of Amber, but she not scared of nobody. I think she get her voice back when she with Iman because she lost Anthony. And one thing with Shayla, remember what Amber told her? I think is you teach me this. We mentioned it in our talk in here, Charmaine. You said Amber told Shayla that she has to listen to a man. How you describe that again? So Shayla take that teaching and took Anthony from Amber, and now she's using that on Iman. So this is why whatever Iman wants to do, she's down for it. She will let him do anything, use her body as she let Anthony
Just
does
like
that.
she did
So
Yeah,
Anthony.
but
Iman ain't
Auntie,
going nowhere. She have that
exactly.
lockdown tight. But only
Of
thing he
course.
wants more, he has a appetite for a lot. And she doesn't know that. She says, I don't want no more body in my bed. But pity she don't know, say, Iman is upstairs with Delicia and he's downstairs with her.
Exactly. But I'm just
Shayla
saying,
gonna put her tennis
Shayla
shoes on
said,
and
and I
run.
believe her when she said it, she would unalive somebody for Iman. She will
Exactly.
do it.
She
So
will.
that white girl has nothing, that white girl,
That white girl
please,
does
that
not
white girl
care
has
about
nothing
Shayla
on
or
Shayla.
Delicia, and she said that.
That
She
girl
said
has
she doesn't want to hear about his other women.
yeah,
That
but that
white
does
girl
not
was
mean
serious.
anything. She said, "Am I telling you about my other? If I, my man?" She said that. I'm not telling you about my man, so I don't want you to tell me about any other woman. Means nothing. The
Somebody
fact
get
that she
Shayla's track
knows, the
shoes
fact that
so
she
she can
knows,
run.
no, the fact that she knows that Iman is fooling around two other girls
Shayla runs her
makes
gums,
no sense.
her mouth,
Shayla is the
her
only
mouth.
one, and
Shayla's not
think
gonna do
about
anything.
it. Nanya,
Shayla's
think
not gonna do
about it.
anything to anybody.
Shayla is the only one who does not know that Iman is stepping out.
Mm-mm.
Shayla is the only one. Delicia know that Iman is stepping out. And the other lady know that Iman is stepping out with two people. Shayla has no inkling that
Yeah, she
Iman is
doesn't
stepping
know.
out. So that must say something.
We've
If
been
she's the
Definitely.
waiting
only
for
one who
that to be
doesn't know,
the drop, the ball that drops, and they haven't dropped it yet.
it doesn't
Okay.
mean anything.
So
Shayla is not
Billy,
going nowhere.
all right. So Belinda says, Wayne wants to eliminate Shayla because he said Shayla is a snake because she sheds skin. So maybe it will be Shayla them get rid of Tina
Shayla's
per
about to
usual.
get her heart broken.
Yeah. Stacy, yes. Yes, I agree, Nanya. Shayla wants sitters. Exactly, Tina. Yes. They need to get rid of Shayla. I think Shayla will be able to go back to Anthony once Amber exposes that Shayla essayed him. Oh, she don't think
After she
Shayla will
tells
be.
it,
Yeah, Yeah, I don't think so either. Yes, Anthony will be embarrassed. He won't want Amber to do it. People is going to look at Anthony differently. Maybe not.
mm-hmm.
Maybe they'll have sympathy for him. He told Dylan he was not that drunk. He told Amber otherwise. He told Shayla that he wasn't that, but he was drunk.
I think
We
he
Of
all
was
course he
saw
was
that.
embarrassed
He
drunk.
the
was
next
just saving
morning.
face. They
Yeah,
needed to set boundary with Shayla. They do. And it would be nice to see. Yes, Tina. Angela, A, yes. Stacy, yes. Tina, hello, Shayla is like water. She's in everything. I Angela, A, Tina is saying, Angela, what's up? Aunt Love is ego strokes. Sheila thanks so highly of herself. Her head is swollen. Yes, it is. Anthony never truly wanted Sheila for long term, and he says it. He says he don't miss Sheila. He misses all the things she used to do for him.
that's exactly
Yeah,
right.
and that was just sexually, guys.
Yeah.
And yes, Anthony be
In the
with
bedroom,
embarrassed
he did use the
otherwise.
word
Why
bedroom.
he didn't tell Amber what happened when she found out about Sheila? Let's see here. Do you think Delicia will tell Amber that she was flirting with her at Abigail house?
Yeah,
I
maybe.
don't think so because
No,
she wants Amber's husband. Stacy, yes, he did.
he
Stacy,
did.
exactly. Sabrina Delicia might. Yep. Once Shayla got in his head, he started disrespecting Amber.
Despising him.
Shayla told Angelina time she wishes she did not have. Yeah, I remember that day when she was holding Kai.
Wait, back up. What happened?
You remember before they met, there was a time when she was in the background, in the backyard with Angelina
Yeah, just after Anthony went
before
back to
Ron
Amber.
came in to meet Angelina. Yeah, she had the baby in her hand and she told
Mhm.
her mom she wished she didn't have the baby, and her mom took the
Oh
baby away
yeah.
because she
Oh
thought Shayla
yeah.
was in depression. Yeah,
Yeah. I remember that. That was
yeah.
a sad, that
Sabrina,
was a sad skit
yeah, it was a sad
when she
one.
said
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
because she's seen how he went back to his wife and she's with the baby alone,
And
and
she's a baby. Yeah.
yeah, that will depress anybody. But as she put herself in that
Life
situation,
be that way. Get over it, girl. And go
Shayla
take
was
care of your
desperate to
baby.
have a child for Anthony. Yes, because she wants his money. Zeus or Reggie is Sky's father. Okay, Stacy, I'll take that. Amber was the one not to get rid of the baby. Yes, I remember. Amber told her not to. I remember I said it. Shayla was too far gone. She lied about not wanting to get rid of it. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
I
It's
think so
true.
too. That's why she didn't do it. She was too far. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Anthony told Amber Shayla had the right to do what she wants with her body, not Aunt Son. So we all believe that.
We believe
Shayla
that.
was already pregnant, not Aunt Son. Yeah, that's what we believe too. Wayne. Anthony never knowed Calvin.
No, he didn't.
No, he
Amber
didn't.
We
always
wanted him to
submitted to
go over
Wayne.
there, but he never went.
Duchess says Amber always submitted to Wayne.
No.
Shayla told Amber to take that ring off when Amber was sad on Wayne's step
Yeah.
while
Oh,
talking to him
Wayne
about
told
Wayne
Amber to
coming to
take it
bar
off.
44. Yes, he did. He
So
told her to
she
take the
would
Wayne
ring
told
off.
her to take it
so
off.
she could
Yeah,
make herself feel better, not
yeah.
because he didn't want her to not be married. It was to get that load off. Like we just said, Amber, take off that ring because it's like handcuffs for Amber.
Exactly. I think it was with be revisited because, especially because Kai won't be on the set as much. He'll be in daycare.
Oh yeah, that's true. We're gonna miss
Yeah,
Kai Kai.
yeah. The storyline about Kai real father has to be exposed. Anthony is not Kai's dad. I hope so, Annette. We're really saying what we're saying, and I know Wayne think that the audience doesn't realize says it's not Anthony's. I think it will be revisited, especially if Kai's in daycare. He won't be much on this. Oh, may I read that already? And oh, wait there. Daycare, he won't be around as much. Something can happen at school, and Anthony find out he's not the dad. Simply, it can, yeah, that could happen too. Angela is a scammer. Yeah, she is. The fact that Wayne told Way Anthony that when a woman is mad, they want to forget, do something to the man. Will that be Anthony feeling the wrath of God, like Coco say?
He's gonna feel something.
Yeah, he's feeling something, all right. Remember when Angelina almost slid down the wall when Shayla said that Anthony wanted to do the DNA test? I remember. And that was also a nugget. Wayne is so wicked to the audience, I tell
He
you.
is
Wayne,
wicked.
please. He's
He is
giving us
wicked.
so many
No, no,
things. And
no.
when
But
we
Wayne is waiting for the moment when it's going to impact more. If
Yeah.
that happened, then you see this divorce and everything that is going on right now. When this is dropped on us or dropped on Anthony, that's when it's going to really impact. It would not impact back then because
yes.
It would impact now this divorce.
Yes,
it
it
will
would.
impact now if it's dropped now that Anthony's not the father
Yes,
because
it
then
will be good.
he'll be losing his wife and
Yeah.
he'll be losing his son.
His son,
So
yes.
he will have two
I've
losses
been
to
saying
deal
that.
with.
Yeah.
Yes. That will be awesome.
That
That's
would
happened to
be
him.
the ultimate.
Wipe your
Yes.
eyes,
And
Nan.
some money.
Yeah. Share or relieve info from Ant and Amber private conversation that could have happened by Ant to Sheo. Sheo deflected, which will not be possible on the podcast. Sheo reveal info from Ant and Amber's private information that could have happened by Ant to Sheo. Sheo deflected, which will not be possible on the podcast. She deflected what she's saying to Amber, but maybe on the podcast when she think her back is to the wall, Shayla will not be nobody
What
friend. One thing you know,
Yeah,
when
but
Shayla is
there
a
was no
go-getter and
what that
she's
little
very
secret she told her? Mm,
it
well,
was
that
no
Amber don't
Amber
care.
can
I
tell her
think
that's
it
not
may
a
be
secret.
Ernestine. I think it might be something to do with Ernestine because there was no private conversation between Shayla and Anthony regarding Amber.
Mm. Wayne is excited to know Shayla and Amber are both on the podcast. Yes, he was. The reason Shayla want Amber Tamara friendship because she needs the status Amber and Tamara have. Without Amber and Tamara, Shayla is irrelevant. And
Yes.
you are absolutely correct,
You
Angela.
no longer relevant.
Yes, I have to get that sound that they do the clap on. I have to.
It's in Sharon. It's in
Yes.
StreamYard.
Eh?
It's in StreamYard.
Okay,
I
I have to
found
play.
them.
Okay.
I found them.
Okay, you have to show me. Hi,
I will.
everyone. Hi, beautiful. Welcome.
That's why I love.
Shayla is so messy.
Yep.
Shayla just using Tamara. She doesn't really want her as a friend. Notice Shayla started to mess her between Amber and Tamara. Yeah, I noticed
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
she
we
did it.
see that. Shayla does.
Yeah.
I do not know why she's instigated mess between Tamara and Amber. I have no idea why she do it, but that's how she
Because
is.
That's how she is. Yeah.
Shayla is like the fireman that will start the fire and then run
Exactly.
to put it out
Oh,
because
Yes.
exactly.
yeah, so because she want to be praised. So if she does that, whoever
She's
she
awful.
sides with will say, "Oh, Shayla is my friend and she's siding with me."
Yes.
Shayla is that kind of person.
But I think Amber already know O'Shayla. It's just like
Exactly.
O'Shayla knows Amber.
She just exactly, Sharon. She just told her, "I know Shayla," and she
Hey,
said that
hero.
at the spa day. I know Shayla. When they came in the door with Ernestine, she looked and she told her, "I know her." She knew it was a setup.
And
She knew.
Shayla knows Amber also. So
Yes.
I think someone, before I finish reading the chat, guys, remember Amber and Shayla. Shayla will not want Anthony. You know why? Amber doesn't want him. Although it's our mom is saying it's
Oh,
Sky Dad.
that's a
But
good point.
if guys, if the skit goes this way that Amber divorced Anthony and she goes, she and Dave get together, Shayla is gonna want Dave.
Remember what Anthony
Anything
I
said?
Amber
agree.
have, Shayla
Shayla
wants
wants
it.
it.
Anthony told Shayla that it does not have to be him. Any guy that Amber is talking to, that's the guy Shayla would
It's
want.
just
Remember,
he
Anthony told
Exactly.
did.
Shayla
He
that
sure
in the
did,
house.
Shaman. Tell her that.
Yes, he
He
told her
sure
that
did.
is that
Exactly.
anybody
He
and
wants
Amber
whatever
wants.
Amber
Yeah.
has.
Yep.
So this is
Hmm.
why, and she thinks Iman is better than Anthony. The reason why
Of
she's hanging
course.
on to Iman, because Amber told her, "You're a bottom feeder. I can get another rich man, but you can't."
Yeah,
I can get another Anthony, but you
Yes,
but
can't.
you can't. I
That
can
is
exactly.
why.
get another one.
So
Yep.
that is why she's hanging on so tight to him. But as I tell you, mark my word, if Amber and Anthony get that divorce and Dave and Amber started dating, Shayla is gonna want Dave.
Of course, Shayla is going to want Dave. That's why she's kind of picking Amber brain regarding Dave. Remember, every time they talk,
Yes.
she's talking about that dark chocolate, whatever, and I
Hmm.
would this and I would that. Trust me.
Amber knows that she wants information and she wasn't giving it to her.
Yes.
Because Honeypot is too busy listening to the cheap shot Amber is throwing out. Yeah. Oh, yes. Thank you, Tyler. You know what I was saying is this. I didn't like that. I don't know what they call that skit. That last skit then dropped with Amber and I didn't really watch it. With Amber, Shayla, they were eating, and I saw a little piece of it, and Amber was throwing shot at Shayla, and it just sick my stomach. Me just stop watch it.
It was not
Did you
Shayla, it
guys
was
watch it?
Tamara.
With
No, but
Tamara,
what she
yeah.
was saying, she was just saying, she was asking what was she doing in the special. And
Mm.
Tamira said, you'd have to watch it, you'd have to watch it. And then Shayla said, Lauren is also in the special. Shayla was the one who told Amber that Lauren is also in the
Hmm.
special. And then Amber said, oh, because Amber know Wayne. And Amber said,
That's
Lauren
why
is in
she
the
told. She
special.
was
I
telling
know
Tamara.
who. Yes, she was just putting Tamira on
Hmm.
guard because she know who Wayne is. Why is Lauren in the special? Remember, Lauren was
Then
the
she
first
said,
one in the special.
"Always two women." Oh, it didn't
Exactly.
say
Yes.
women, but two. Amber
Exactly.
said, "Always
So
two."
that's what Amber was saying, always two
Yeah.
women. But
Hmm.
Tamira was not picking up what Amber was trying to say
But Amber
because
said
Shayla was
also,
being messy.
yeah. Shayla, Charmaine, remember, Amber also said something about if that way would have picked her to put
Yeah,
in the
but it was
special.
just because she was married. She said, yeah, Wayne
Okay,
would pick
okay,
her,
that
but
makes
because
sense.
she's married, that's why Wayne did not pick her.
Okay.
That's what she was saying. And somebody was saying, I said, yes, until I get my divorce, I'm still married.
Yeah.
That's what I said in one of my.
So
Um,
why are they hinting about that? Because some people I find are complaining about that skit. They're saying maybe Amber, they're gonna put Amber back with Wayne. I hope they don't
No,
do
they're
that.
not.
I don't
No, they're
want
not
her
going
back
to
with Wayne.
recycle that.
let's not
Yeah,
do
Good
that.
that
to
is
good.
over and done. We don't need to
We
see
don't
Anthony
that.
want
would
to do
go to
that,
his
Wayne.
grave. Anthony would go to his grave if Amber and Wayne get back together because Anthony, from the day Anthony came on the scene, he is in competition with Wayne. Before
Yes,
Amber, before Rolanda, before anybody, Anthony and
definitely.
Wayne has that tit for tat. Remember when
Yes.
Anthony go to his house and then he came to Anthony's house? They have that tit for tat before any women were involved. So if Amber go back to Wayne, trust me, Anthony's going to be in a casket.
Yes, definitely.
He's going to be having a heart attack
He would.
because
He
that is
would.
not something you'd want to see.
Good night,
Good
Masa.
night, sir.
Mosa. And Antoinette says, I
Antoinette.
believe once everyone is over the special with the podcast, I truly believe Tamara and Amber will be friends because everything will come
I
out.
agree.
I agree with that
I
too.
agree with that.
I second that. Tamara is starting to act just like Shayla. Yes.
That's the problem. Yeah.
Mm. Call Lauren have her own problem with Dan. I don't think she's thinking about Wayne right now because she's too busy worried
Is it worried
about that.
about that? Yes.
Yeah, Dan and
Yes.
his
The
sister.
sister is on tour though. The sister is on tour.
And
What
that's why I think
Angelina
she's
is
going to
planning
leave
and
Miami. No, no, no. She's going to leave Miami and come to Atlanta.
what
Because
is
when
gonna
things
come
get.
right with her. Remember, he says for life. Remember, he's not going
Yeah, but
anywhere.
for a while,
Well, I
she's
have a
going to leave
question.
him and
Mm-hmm.
come
Can
to
I ask you a
Atlanta. So
question? So don't forget. And we can tell the chat maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Is Amazon special coming on Amazon Prime, right?
yes,
Yeah.
I
Is it
think so.
tonight? Tonight's the 23rd. Is
Tonight
it
is the
tonight?
23rd. No, today is the 22nd. It's tomorrow.
Today is tomorrow. It's coming on Amazon
You know,
Prime.
I missed a whole day of.
Yeah.
Yeah, today is the 22nd. Tomorrow is the 23rd.
Yeah. Tomorrow it's coming on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then Angelina is planning on Anthony, and Shayla is going to backfire on because Anthony is not interested in Shayla
Yeah.
anymore. It's true, he's not. He's over Shayla. It was strange, even though Anthony didn't know Calvin, but he's happened to call Amber when she was talking to Calvin after they closed the deal on the restaurants. Yes, Marian.
Can I comment on that?
Yeah.
Okay, I think the writers were trying to see if Calvin would be a love interest for Amber, and then they realized that that was not going to work
Yeah, I don't think it
because
was quite
it
her
would not
type.
have the same impact
Yeah.
with Anthony because Anthony, take a look at Kelvin and Obi, he's way younger than Amber.
Yeah.
So Anthony would not think Amber would go for that kind of person.
Right.
Victor was different.
Yes.
Victor was different
I like
because
Victor.
Victor have the
I
look.
really like Victor.
Victor
Until I
look
found
like
out he was a
Jason Momoa.
scammer.
Yeah.
Remember,
I wish
Victor
they
look
didn't
like-
make him be a scammer though.
Exactly. Remember, Victor looked like Jason Momoa, so
Yeah.
Victor
Yes.
was more impactful
Jason
to
looked
Anthony
good.
than Calvin.
I
was. So
know, eh?
they move
Cute.
away from the Calvin and Amber.
Yeah.
Calvin and Amber. They move away from that because they realize that that would not impact anything
No,
regarding
that
Anthony.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they brought in Victor.
Victor
Okay,
was
so
that
Marianne
was-
says
yeah.
it was strange, even though Anthony didn't know. Okay, we did that. Angela says, Anthony, I agree. Amber gonna be the one to style Tamir to level up with Wayne. Yeah, I think so
I
too.
think so.
But Anthony does not want Shayla. He is not gonna make the same mistake twice. True. What goes on with Amber right now? What's going on with Amber right now?
Amber is
Kiki?
emotional, going here
Yeah.
and there.
Divorce
trust
is
me.
going on with Amber right now, Kiki.
Antoinette is giving out. Thank you, darling.
Thank you, Antoinette.
I agree, Charmaine. Shayla can't fight, she just talks.
Mm-hmm.
Shayla has the yellow taco meat. That's going on with Amber Ty right now. What's going on? We don't know, Kiki. She's not well right now. She's
Who is
all over the
Brian?
place.
Who is Brian?
She's just I think she's grieving her marriage and the
No,
miscarriage.
who is
Brian?
Brian?
And David. Brian
Who is
is her
Brian?
name.
Brian. Is it
Brianna.
Brianna?
Oh,
Brianna's
the
her
girl,
name.
the white
Brina?
girl, the girl.
Brina.
the
Oh,
white girl.
Brianna.
Brina.
Brianna. Okay.
It's Brina.
It's
Brina.
Brina.
Brina. Okay. Thank you, And simply says, oh, she for run. Brina, it's her name. Thank you,
Yeah,
darling.
Brina. Mm-hmm.
That third girl looked like she would do some strange thing to someone about Iman because Shayla all bark and no bite.
That girl was
I don't
mean.
know. The thing is, people will not realize that when you're threatened in a certain way, you will act out of your character. Shayla is so determined to keep Iman, she will do whatever it
Something.
takes.
She
And
may
it doesn't
crack.
matter what.
She might
She
lose her
I
will.
believe
mind.
that.
She will.
Maybe
She
she'll
will.
end up in the
She
insane
said it already.
asylum.
She would unalive somebody for Iman. So
Yep,
I am
she
not going
said
to
it.
put anything past her when it comes to Iman because Shayla is thinking that this man is this basketball, he has the status, he has the money, and he has everything that she's looking for. And she swear up and down that Iman is so much in love with her because he put her in a house and he did this and he did that. Shayla will kill somebody, unalive somebody for
Yeah.
Iman. Trust me.
And then Angela says, but Charmaine, Iman don't even give Shayla a title in public. So Iman does
Nope.
not need none of them three. No, he doesn't.
No,
He's just
reverse. No,
none
reverse
of them.
that.
He doesn't give
No, no,
nobody.
no. Reverse that. Wayne knows about Shayla, although he knows about Delicia as well. Everybody who revolve around them, Piari, Ron, Anthony, Angela, all of those people know about Shayla and Iman.
Yes.
So it's not like Wayne don't give Honeypot any title in public. Who does Wayne go out and say, this is my girlfriend?
Yes,
When
it's
you
true.
think
He
about
doesn't take her
public, but the
anywhere.
That's true.
people that
That's true.
revolve around them
That's true.
knows.
Yes.
Nobody knows about Delicia except Wayne and
Yeah.
Ron.
And her friends. Yeah.
Exactly,
Only
and her
they know
friends.
about her
And they
and Wayne.
also know about Shayla. So in
Yeah.
their little circle,
Knows about
everybody
Shayla.
knows about Shayla. So he does
Yes.
not
It's
have to go
true. True,
broadcast
true.
it on ESPN, what they want him to do. Do it on ESPN. He's not giving any one of them
He
any
doesn't
title,
even
but
take her
people
to
knows.
dinner.
I
Yep.
know. Even she wanted to
He's gonna
when
take
it's
her
early, he
nowhere.
could have done something nice for her for Valentine's Day and he did not.
Nothing.
He said he doesn't believe in
I
all of
know, but
those.
he still could have done
Yeah.
something for her.
Yeah, he does. No,
Shayla have
Wayne.
the Shayla have the yes man for Iman. Yes, he does.
Exactly.
Him not get
So
rid of
he's not
her.
going to leave it.
Yes, mom.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
mom.
Yes, ma'am.
The white girl knows how to play the game.
Yes, she
Yes, she
does,
does.
simply.
Yeah, because she
Yes, she
wants to be
does.
part of what the man has going on. So she'll join the other two. She don't
That
care
no,
if
she's the
there's two more
opposite.
people. She
She's the
don't care if two
opposite.
more people.
That white girl is the opposite. That's the problem. She said, "Don't tell me about nobody else."
Yes, she
Mm-mm.
don't want to hear, but she's willing to stay knowing that he has two other people. That is the
Okay.
only thing. I don't want you to tell me about any other girl. Does not mean I don't know that there is, but don't tell me because maybe she think it's disrespectful for him to tell her, but she will still stay knowing that he has two other girls. It's just that she does not want him to tell her.
Okay. So now let's deviate. When we finish, we're gonna hold on. Let me see. One, two. Oh, let me take seven more comments.
Okay.
Iman says Sheila have a good, so he can't leave yet. He's never leaving. I wonder, will Iman, Delicia, Sheila, or the other lady will get STD? We wonder that too. The running shoes here, Sheila, track shoes. She need for run. Shayla is a
Mm-hmm.
track star.
Shayla is a track
Thank you.
star.
All Shayla run is her mouth. Shayla can't do nobody nothing.
Is
Can't
that right?
underestimate that white girl. Nobody can.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Amber should expose Anthony essay without letting him know first.
Yeah, she
Amber
should.
shouldn't. Amber shouldn't expose
No,
Anthony essay without letting him
I
know
don't think
first.
she will. I
You
don't
think
think
she'll
she
tell him?
will.
She won't say it.
On the
Shayla
podcast,
doesn't want Anthony because Amber doesn't want him anymore. She wants everything Amber has. For sure she does. No, Delicia won't say anything to Amber. Anthony wants his and Amber baby because that was his namesake. Yeah.
it's a
He was crying
legacy.
outside
He
and
wants his
Rhodey was
legacy.
talking to him. He did cry.
Yeah.
I think that Shayla will try to sneak back with Anthony after it's all said and done, meaning when it's all blow up with Iman, she's gonna think back to what her mother said,
Anthony,
what Nelisa says. She's
Anthony
gonna
Not
gonna
catch
gonna
up.
run.
happen. It's
We
not
need
gonna
to get
happen.
Anthony some track star shoes because he's gonna run from Shayla this time if Amber doesn't
Exactly.
leave. He's
Yeah.
out of
Maybe
he's getting away
if
from her.
maybe if Amber moved on with somebody else, get married to
Hmm.
somebody else, it might be a
Then
possibility.
yeah, that could
But if
happen.
Amber is still single, even if they are divorced, if Amber is still single,
He'll go
Anthony is not
after
going to
her.
go back. He's
Yeah,
not going to go back. If Amber has somebody else and is moving on, then it's a possibility. But that's the only way.
Then he will
And
go
I
with
don't even think,
Delicia.
yeah, I don't even think Amber Anthony would want to go back there, knowing all that he knows. Shayla with him man, Shayla, no, I don't think he wants
me either.
to
I
go
don't
back.
think so.
No.
Okay, guys. I'll finish up the chat, and then I have some nuggets that we need to ask you guys. It's about Dam, Lisa, Libby.
Can I ask you some questions about this segment before you wrap it with the other one? Because I
Yeah.
don't know much
All
about it.
right. Ask the
They're quick.
question.
Okay. So does anybody think Shayla will sleep with another man, another woman, if that's what a man wants? Because we know how possessive and jealous she is.
She said she don't want nobody else in the bed with them.
Okay. And
That's a no.
then I heard her say that, but Shayla. I wrote down, I wonder why Shayla wanted Amber. I don't know what that was for. I forgot what that was for. I'm sorry. And I just put Amber will turn the podcast out. Amber tied tonight on Whatnot for a closed closet sale at 5 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, it's 8 p.m. regular
Well,
time.
but she only put today 5 p.m. So does that mean 8 or because the last time she did it was daytime. So
But
I
I
wonder if
thought
that
she
means
when
8.
she had advertised it, she said 8 p.m. on the
She
20
said 8 p.m.
p.m. on
Okay.
the 20, yeah, on the
Okay.
22nd. And she put something else again this morning.
Yeah, I
So we'll
see it.
see.
I brought it up, the Whatnot app.
And
So
she said item starts at $1.
it's a bid.
Yeah, she said
So
So it
item
can go
starts at
up.
$1.
it's Whatnot, WHATNOT. That's
Yeah.
the app.
Okay. So what I have to ask you guys with Libby this morning, last night, on her, Libby told the mom, what's the mom name again? I keep on forgetting her name.
Sydney.
Sydney.
Sydney. She let the mom. She showed the tape of her the child was behaving. Did
I
you
saw
guys
that.
like the comment that the child? She
I
said
did.
what
She's
the child said to her
observing.
mom.
I saw it. I did a skit on it, a short.
I
She's
did a short
learning and
on it before
observing
I
or
came
something.
on, and the little girl said she was just studying their behavior, adults' behavior.
She's learning. What did she say?
Yeah,
I'm
she's
observing and
learning.
Learning
learning,
and
and she's
observing, I think that's
learning
it.
Yeah,
from
she's
them.
observing their behavior.
Yes.
Remember yesterday what I told you, Charmaine? She was learning she's mimicking
Yeah.
what they're doing.
Of course. And that's what
And
kids do.
for what the mom, at least the mom spoke to her in a way that she understand that you do not do as we do. And she sent her to her and says, if you continue with this, you will not go to school for a week. And we know what that
You
means,
can't
right,
sit
Charmaine?
down.
Because
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
get that.
And
Yes.
Sydney probably meant that.
But
Yes,
the
of
thing
course
is,
she meant that.
Sydney was able to get to her by
Yes.
Yeah.
talking to her.
He
Yes.
reached her.
And I tell you, because Terry was trying to get to her by beating on her.
Yeah, the
They
whooping.
That
not.
little girl did not care
That doesn't
about
work.
Yeah,
whatever
she's
Terry was
fighting
doing.
Terry back.
She would go right back to doing what she was doing. Because I explained
Exactly.
to
Yeah.
you yesterday that if you are
But
determined to do something,
Sydney was
it doesn't
serious.
matter how they beat on you, you'll do it. And that was what Terry was doing. She didn't care about that.
It's like she
She
reached
would take
inside
another
of
beating. She would
Kiki.
take another
Yeah,
beating. But the mom was able to reach her
Get through
in
her,
a different
yes.
way.
I agree.
Because she know her mom is serious. Her mom don't play. Because
Exactly.
her mom doesn't grow her like that. But as I
Exactly.
tell you, is what she saw Libby did, what her mom did, and what her dad doing. That's why she's the way she is.
Yeah.
But hopefully they can also get her the help that she needs to, because she does need some help.
She does.
All
Yeah,
right,
she
so
She needs
needs
then
to be so
therapy.
nice.
Dominique.
The one this morning where Damon is talking to Lisa, that's the one you're talking
Yes.
about. And Lisa is believing
Oh,
everything Dam said.
exactly.
Just like Mike. Just
Mm-hmm.
like Mike believe everything that Dam said because Lisa now is thinking of going back to
Yeah,
fire.
she said she's gonna fire Sonny.
But I
How do you
want
guys feel
Sonny.
about that?
No, no, no. But listen, she's going to talk to Sonny and then she's going to fire her. But Sonny is going to tell Lisa the kind of person Dam is.
Okay.
Because Sonny's not going to just walk away. Sonny's going to say, I was pregnant for Mike with twins. Lisa does not know that. That
That's
Mike
true.
had went through all of that.
That's
Lisa does
true.
not know that Mike went through having two kids that is no longer here, and Lisa is
Yes.
Mm.
going to be empathetic when it comes
It's
to
so
that, because
sad.
Lisa is going to be like, oh my God, really?
Yes.
And she's going to tell her that because of Dom was the one who was stressing her out why she lost her child. You think Lisa is
No.
not going to think that Dom is the bad person? Wait until Sonny give her side of the story. I tell you guys, the only thing you need to do, tell a story. If you tell a story, the person is going to listen to your story. What Dom is saying is not going to even worry Lisa, because Lisa is going to see a perfect way to get rid of Dom now. Son is no longer interested in Mike.
No, but Charm. Oh, finish Charmaine.
No, I'm saying Son is no longer interested in Mike. And Lisa will see that. But Dom is still there and Lisa want to get rid of Dom.
Yes.
You understand? So if
Mm-hmm.
Lisa can use this to get rid of Dom, because she's going to encourage Mike.
Not gonna
Why are
work.
you being with Dom and Dom was the one who caused you to lose your kids? Why are you still listening to Dom
That's
because
right.
Dom is this and Dom is that? She's always filling up your head with something.
That's
So
right.
look at how everything that Dom is doing is going to backfire.
I hope it goes that way. But what if Lisa doesn't give Sonny the chance to
She's going to
explain?
listen. I think she's going to listen to what
I
Sonny
hope
has
she
to
does,
say.
but because
Yeah.
what Damani says, oh, she wants Mike, and you know when
No,
Lisa hear that Sonny
Lisa,
wants Mike.
the fact that she said
They
that,
had two
she's going to
babies.
listen. She's going to listen.
Okay.
Because listen, Lisa is married. So Lisa is not going to come right out and want everybody to know that she's doing whatever with Mike. So Lisa is going to listen to what Sonny has to say. She's not going to
Mm-hmm.
just fire and say so.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't wait for something to happen to Dom.
I
I
can't
want
wait
Sonny.
to.
I want Sonny to go as far as to tell Lisa that Dom was sleeping with her dad.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah, because Sonny knows that as well, and Dom
Yes.
was the one who told her. You
Yes.
understand? It's the father denied it, but Dom was the one who was bragging on Sonny about that.
Whoa!
So
Definitely.
yeah,
New
Yes,
skit.
Nanya.
new skit.
When Lisa fires Sunny from the Pilates class.
Okay, we need to see that.
So
What
that means she
exactly
never.
happened?
So
Just
We
she
don't
now,
never
know if
listen.
she told her anything. Let's see
10
what that
seconds ago.
yeah, let's see what happened.
So she did fire her.
So she didn't make she explain. That's what I was
Yeah,
asking
let's
you
see what
guys.
happened. Let's see what happened if she still fire after she explained.
I think Lisa's gonna still find out though, Shaman, later
Yeah,
about the babies.
yeah, she is.
Oh, come back here. Hold on. After stage it.
Everybody believes Dom until they don't.
But it looks like she getting fired without letting her explain.
Yeah?
Because look how those ladies is looking at her now.
Yeah, it looks like she's getting fired without.
It look like that she fired her with hold on. The skit. Mm, okay, and then come back here. Where is it?
When Lisa fires Sunny.
Our
I'm trying
plan
to stage it, but
protecting
it
Ontario
refused to
is fighting
stage.
for
Hold
every
on.
steel and auto job.
Do you have cavities or holes in your teeth? Bad
They
breath?
come up after this commercial, right?
Out.
Yeah.
Amylane.
Okay.
Hello, how are y'all?
Oh, hey.
Oh, they all know.
You were coming.
Yeah, have you talked to Lisa yet?
No, I haven't talked to her.
Hey, Sonny. Can I see that?
Yeah, sure. Hey, girl. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am great. Ready to get this day started.
Yeah. Did you not get the email that we sent out earlier today?
No, I don't have any emails. What's going on?
Well, you weren't supposed to work today.
Am I off today? Is it on the schedule?
No, it's not on the schedule. Listen, we ran your background check, and unfortunately, some things came back that don't work for red light method.
My background check. What are you talking about? I shouldn't have.
Yeah. There were just some things that made our doctors here feel uncomfortable and the rest of the staff, and so we have to unfortunately
See?
let you go.
You're firing me over what? What are you talking about? What stuff on a background check? Because I shouldn't have.
So there was some violence in your background that came up, and we just unfortunately
That's a
just
lie.
can't have that sort of thing here.
When she had to
Lie.
beat up the girl, the
What are
secretary.
you talking about? There's
Oh, but she didn't report it.
I can't go into the details about it. It just came through on the check, and
there should be nothing coming through on any check for violence at all. Like that doesn't make any sense to me. Like what? So you're literally firing me off of violence that you supposedly.
yeah, we run a check on all of our employees whenever they start with the company, just to
She
make sure
lying.
that everything
No.
checks
I
out.
get
and-
that. I get that. But I'm just trying to figure out how there's violence on my background check. Like that doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't know how it got there. I just ran the
She
report.
lying. Mike
and
is going to
that's
set
how it
her
came
straight.
back. So,
Lisa, what are you talking about? When you say what violence are you talking
Okay.
about? Because this violence thing, it doesn't make any sense to me.
well, I mean, I can't give you the details. Unfortunately, I'm not able to give you the details of it. But we can't have it here in the studio, so I have to let you go.
So first, let me bring it down. This has to be a misunderstanding because there's absolutely, you're firing me off of this. Doesn't even make any sense to me.
I'm sorry, Sonny. I really am. There's nothing I can
Mike is going to know something is dumb.
do. I have to go ahead and ask you to leave. Hey, Sonny, actually, we need to get some.
Girl,
What you said?
I don't know.
You see, the problem is she did it the wrong way.
I don't know what that last thing was Lisa said.
Mike is going to know that Dom was involved in that. So Lisa
Yeah.
is getting herself all mixed up. Because once Sonny tell Mike is going to know that has to do with Dom. Trust me.
Because that girl didn't file charges.
Exactly. There
She
was
filed
no
no
charges
charges.
filed. So Mike is going to know that Dom got into Lisa's head. And he's going to go back to Lisa and said, what did Dom tell you?
Yeah.
That was, yeah. Watch how everything is going to ravel around.
Dom
that.
is she's a mess.
Everything is going to ravel around Dom. Believe me.
This is what I was saying, Charmin, and I didn't get a chance to say it. What if Lisa doesn't ask her the question and just fire her, and I wish I said it before it happened.
More thing is going to come out. Trust me, a lot more going to come out
That
regarding
is so,
that Lisa and
I
Mike.
don't like, yes. Continue, Charmaine. Sorry to cut you off.
No, I'm saying this is going to cause a lot of situation to happen because Mike is going to check Lisa. And if Lisa realizes that, Mike is not going to want to deal with her because of that. She doesn't want that because Mike is her peace. Mike is her peace. And if Mike is going to get upset with her and said, you fire her, I would not bring anybody to you that I know have a violent temper. So she's going to realize that she let Dom get in her head. It's not going to work well for Lisa. It's not going to work well for Dom because they are both trying to get to Mike. Because Lisa made a decision based on what Dom told her and not her real background check.
Correct. What Dom said.
Exactly. He's going to know. Watch what Mike is going to. I want to see a skit where she called Mike today.
That is so wrong what Lisa did. She should have actually have a
Because she's an
conversation
idiot.
with Sonny first before firing her.
He
Because she
just fired
thinks
her.
no,
And
she
the
thinks Sunny
reason,
is a
and I told you guys
competition.
before I watched this, remember I said, Dominique told her that Sonny wants Mike, so the best thing she can do is get rid of. That's why she got rid of Sonny.
And she's going
She
to
Yeah.
didn't
try
get.
and get rid of Dom. Believe me. She's only biding time for Dom because she wants Mike for herself. So she's going to get rid of Dom as
All
well.
right, so Anthony is so egotistical that there's going to have to be something to happen with strong impact to deflate his ego. Deflate his ego. Yep. Amber questioned Shayla, was giving Shayla a chance to open up to her stuff because she didn't she didn't Shayla with fair game to Amber. Right about Shayla and Sherman. Yes, it was Shay O talking about Stein
Marital issues,
marital issues,
but
but
Amber never
Amber
told
never
it
told
because
her
they were
it was
pillow
pillow
talking.
talking. Yeah, we know
Mike
that.
and yeah, Anthony. I'm not Mike. Anthony.
Right, Sharon. Shayla wants Amber life and whosoever Amber is with. Thank you, darling. Exactly, Sharon. Lauren plotting and Wayne for sure. She is. Right. Anthony always been in competition with Wayne. Wayne told Anthony when he saw Amber at Anthony's, everybody wants his leftovers. It dropped tonight at 1 p.m.
Oh,
What
1
dropped tonight? You
a.m.
mean Amber
What
special?
drop?
Oh,
It's
the
special.
special.
1 a.m.
Wait,
That's why
yeah,
it's the
1 p.m. Thank
22nd, the
you.
23rd.
Yeah, thank you, Marianne.
1 a.m.
Monday. Do
Yeah, that's
you
the
think
23rd.
Lauren is going to want to be on the podcast because Dan and Mr. Big? She's still gonna go on there. She's not
Oh,
thinking
please.
logically, so that's how she's gonna get caught. Amber baby is going to be Anthony's real baby. For sure. We all was rooting for Victor until we found out he was trying to earn over Amber. I know we were
Oh my God.
when we found out that I was crushed. I was crushed. He was a
I
scammer there.
didn't like Victor. I
Yeah.
did not like Victor.
Nanya, Anthony is
I
not
was
going to let Amber go.
I was rooting for
Amber
Kelvin.
is pregnant. Sabrina always say that. We have to take you out to dinner, Sabrina, when that happen. No, I don't want Amber with Victor. Charmaine, how's that gonna benefit Shayla by hurting? I'm pregnant. My baby cousin that lives in Atlanta told me that Shayla is worse than this in real life. Anthony, real wife is real life. Don't want Shayla near her husband, Anthony, anymore apart from Amber. I heard that.
Well, we
Yeah,
heard that
we've
like
been
last
hearing
year.
that. We've been hearing
We
that.
heard that a long
Hearing
time.
that.
Yeah, but we don't know if that is true, so we can't. We just have to say allegedly, okay?
You
Allegedly.
see,
So we don't get in any.
the
Yeah.
problem is the only way they can pull Shayla away from Anthony is to make Kai's not Anthony.
Yes.
That's
But
right.
as long as Kai is Anthony, Shayla and Anthony will have to interact. So
Exactly.
if something comes up where the wife is saying that this is this or that is that, and Anthony redo his contract to say this is the situation, we are having problem at home because my wife is don't want this to happen and don't want that to happen, then they will have to make Kai not Anthony. So therefore he will not have any interaction with Shayla anymore. But as
All right.
long
You
as
have
Kai
anything to
is,
say, Nadia?
yeah.
I'm
You have
sorry.
anything to say?
No.
All right. Then we take some chat, Charm. Charmaine, Iman say Shayla believes she is his girlfriend, but he is a single man.
He's a king. What you
That's
talking
right,
about? He's a
Angela
king. He's a
Atkinson.
single king.
He said he said she's what did I put in there? Skit. She's basically nuts. She thinks
Yeah, she's
his
a nutcase.
girlfriend. He didn't know he had a girlfriend. What?
I believe Anthony will not circle the block, and I believe that Amber will have a new interest, but it's not. I guess it's error. I kind of always thought that about Anthony real wife, which is probably why he stopped the late night bedroom scenes.
Mm-hmm. They said she's tough. She's small, slender,
Yes, I
but
heard about the same
she's
thing
the
from the
boss.
real Mrs. Dalton, not liking Shayla around Anthony.
Yeah.
But not wrong, her. 100% right. Yep, I think she will.
She's on social
If
media
in
a
the
lot.
stress, Shayla might do a threesome. Oh, you mean if she's in the trees?
If
Yes,
she,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
she's high. She
Because she
might.
won't even know what she's doing.
Yeah,
Yes, Rhonda. We can't see that happening.
exactly.
Antoinette, Shayla posted picture of her and Anthony on her Instagram page as if they were a couple. Anthony's wife was furious
Yeah.
about it. She was ordered to delete it from which Shayla did. Fool. She did Shayla fool, yeah.
His wife goes on social media a lot. So
Okay.
it might very well be out there.
Libby needs to stay away. Kiki has absorbed the adult behavior around her and she's acting out that behavior. Therefore, that's why Kiki needs counseling.
Needs
Definitely,
counseling.
Dolly.
She
That's what
does.
I said. She needs counseling. Lisa needs to bail about because Lisa needs to bail about because between Dom and Sonny, she's gonna have to borrow Shayla
Shayla
track
track
shoes.
shoes.
I know, eh? Shayla was doing too much, knowing full well that Anthony's a married man, exposing her body around him. She was not having it. That is why she wants her husband to stay married in the skit. Hello, everyone. Hi, darling. Hi, Nancy. Mike is going to be pissed. I can tell that Shayla is trying to push up on Anthony for real. Shayla is looking like a drag queen to me.
He's
Sharon, behave
starting to look
yourself.
kind of strange. Too much
Yeah,
makeup or something. Sorry,
I
Shayla.
know. Did Dom tell Lisa about her fighting the girl at the office? If there's no charges filed against Sonny, it will be exposed, both
That's
Dom
what she
and
told.
Lisa. Yeah.
I'm
Me
sure.
like Sonny, I would sue Lisa.
Of
I
course,
would
for
too.
Because
wrongful
if nothing like that
termination.
on my file, I am suing her. She can sue her,
Wrongful
right?
Yeah, you
termination.
can sue for that.
Yeah, I
Wrongful
hope Sonny does that.
termination. Yes.
So Sonny did not sign a contract.
Yes,
I
she
want
did.
she did sign a
Remember
contract?
when she was in the place and filling out all those papers
Oh
that she
yes.
went into the office and she was filling out the
Yes,
paper?
okay. I wonder the real reason is that Sonny had a relationship with Mike. Sabrina, I
That's
think the reason why she
you
actually
know.
fired Sonny because Dominic says
Sonny is
Sonny
violent
wants Mike and she
and she's
wants Mike, so
violent
that's why
and
I
she
don't
said
think it
she's
has nothing to do with
violent.
the fight. I think it's
Right.
actually and I don't think she wants Sonny to beat her up either, so she get rid of her
Yep,
because she wants Mike.
You don't want to get
of
beat up.
course she wants Mike.
She just want Mike.
Track shoes.
I want to see if Mike will play dumb about the situation. Yeah, he's so dumb at times.
Oh
Remember
please.
when Amber asked Shayla, when did the relationship started?
Shayla
And
is
Shayla
not
didn't
going to
answer
answer.
because that would let Amber know that Kai is not Anthony's.
How many
Deborah,
times have I
we
said it?
take this. This
1,000.
is so good.
Thousand.
And we
She's
know
not
that.
going to tell it. She's not
Well,
going to tell it.
she should. Maybe if she find it, do you think Amber or Anthony will find out that Shayla is smoking in the trees too? Or will
I
it be the
think I
daycare
think
call
I
and says
think
Sky smell of gas?
no, I think
Anthony's
he's
going to
going to
have to
find
see her
out.
high.
I
He's
think
not
he's
going to
going to
believe it.
find out because the man comes back now. Remember, when the
Yes.
man is there, Shayla will smoke with him. Remember what Shayla said to him yesterday? That we
Mhm.
always smoke together. So what are you talking about? The smell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think he might
Yeah.
discover. I
That
think he
could
might
be.
discover it.
So panel, this is for a question to you guys. Do you think Anthony will get the when he finds out that Shayla is in the smoking up the trees too? Will he finally go and get the custody for Kai?
Yes.
All right.
He
And
will
then
want. He
when
will
he's
want
doing
to
the
do that.
custody, the court will do a DNA test, right?
But okay, I got to play devil's advocate because it would be timing, right? Because of the divorce. I mean, Anthony is in no headspace to go for custody when Amber wants to walk out the
Yeah,
door.
but remember the paper, he has not been served anything. Amber
No, I
went and
understand
did
that.
all of that. He has not been served. So
I
Anthony,
understand
in the
that.
back of Anthony's mind, he's still thinking that Amber is only talking. until he get those paper, like the first time when he got the paper and he went to Amber and said, "Why are you moving so fast?"
Mm-hmm.
He's still thinking in the back of his mind that Amber is only talking.
I don't know. He was getting out of Shayla's apartment this morning really
Yeah,
fast. He
because
was
He
running.
was running.
He was
because
He
running.
put
Amber
on his
is,
running shoes
yeah,
and he was
Nana,
out.
Amber is talking divorce. Amber is talking divorce, and he knows the first time
But there's
she
no
was
action.
serious. Exactly. So
Yeah.
words, no action behind the words. So
Yeah.
until he get those papers served, Amber is only talking.
But can Anthony
Yeah.
even compartmentalize that much? Get the baby, worry about the divorce.
Yeah, but the thing is,
He doesn't
he's
have
going
the
to no, no,
capacity.
no. But listen to this: if he gets the baby, that means he's taking himself away from Shayla, and maybe that
Yeah.
is something that he thinks Amber might want.
Oh, I like that.
Mm.
I like that.
That's a good one, Charmaine.
I like that, Sherman. Yeah.
And Nancy says here, says, when Shayla touches Amber, he look with disgust. We saw that.
Yeah, he was
It's like him
like,
doesn't want her to touch him.
it's like Amber's gonna know you were around me. Get away, scoot, move. I don't want Amber mad.
I know,
I
eh?
don't want Amber to think. I don't want Amber
I
to
had to
think.
laugh, and
I
I
know.
almost felt sorry for Anthony, almost this much,
And
because he was
I,
like, "Don't touch me,"
I'm not
and
sorry
she
for him
kept
today.
scooting up on him.
no, no, I think Anthony could actually tell Amber about the $5,000. He could
Yeah.
tell Amber about the play
Just
date.
tell her.
He could always tell Amber about the perfume because
Yeah,
he would not be lying because I think the perfume has to do with Ben and Daniel. Maybe he did not
exactly.
want
So
Amber to know that he
just
did not want Daniel to know that
that, I
Ben was
believe.
at Abigail's
Yeah.
house. So maybe that's
Hmm.
why he was trying to cover. You'd say I was just only trying to cover for Ben because I know if the beef between Daniel and Abigail, and I did not want anybody to even to be a thing.
Right.
So that's why I told you because by right they were at a business meeting. Remember, Ben and Abigail had a business meeting to sell the house and to do whatever. So in all fairness, it was a business meeting.
Do you
But you just say I did not want to bring all of that up.
really think? Does anybody on the panel
Yeah.
and in the chat, do you really think that Delicia would go after Anthony?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
I don't think she
I don't
will
think
unless
so.
he's
I
divorced.
think
I
she
don't
will.
think
Nope.
no
I
no.
think she
I
will.
no. You want me to tell
Because
you
she
I don't
said, I gave him my number.
he said he has
Well,
my
yeah,
number. He has not called her.
she was
He has
bragging
not
to
called her.
Abigail, but I'm starting to get the impression that Delicia likes Amber. Like
Exactly.
she's not
And I
threatened
don't
by
think
Amber.
she is the type that will go after a married man. I don't
And yeah,
read
she doesn't
her
seem to be.
that should go after if he's divorced. If he's divorced, and
This
all of
okay.
this depends on if he's divorced, she would go
Yeah,
after
that's why I
him.
was
But the
wondering.
fact that he's still married, I don't think she would want to get
And
involved in all
remember,
of that.
Abigail told what happened when she told Abigail that she
Abigail
gave
said to stay
Anthony
out of
phone
He
that
said to
number?
mess.
stay away.
And she said
Stay
stay
out of that
away.
mess.
I
And you
think
know something
Abigail
else? If the
broke up
Lisa
that
start going
marriage, and
after,
I don't think
I
she
think
liked
Wayne
that.
would shut it down. I think Wayne would shut it down because Wayne would tell Anthony, so you're going to go after the Lisa now. Uh, uh
Yeah,
Shayla friend
yeah,
and she was playing
another
with
friend.
Iman and he said, so you're taking Iman leftover from for whatever. I
Yeah,
think Wayne would tell Anthony, Wayne would put Anthony in game. Wayne would put Anthony in game. Because one, we know that Anthony and Amber, and he still know that they are
he
going
wants
to,
them to stay married.
of course he wants it. He said they're not going to be a divorce. He
I
said
know,
that
but
when Amber walk away.
in the show, he doesn't want Amber's heart broken. Remember the song? Go back to the song. He
Exactly.
doesn't
And it
like
was good to
Amber's
see her
heart
smile
broken.
again. He's going to do everything
Yeah,
for them to stay together
he's
because he
gonna try.
wants to
He's
see
gonna
Amber
keep them
smile
together.
again.
He wants Amber
Yeah.
smiling, and that's
Anthony's
very
going to do
touching. No
everything to
matter what
stay.
nonsense Wayne comes up with, he wants her happy.
Exactly.
He
But
does.
he told her that in the end, he said, God has something big in store for you.
Yes,
Because remember, if you're building a Camry, it takes a short while, opposed to building a Ferrari. So
exactly.
he thinks that at the end of the day, she's going to have everything. She's going to have a restaurant popping.
Yeah.
That is one of the things that is going to take off. She might have a chain of
Yes.
restaurants. Who know? Because that was her
Right.
goal with Bar 44, to have a chain of bars. So this might get her to have a chain of restaurants.
So, just a really quick question about
Mhm.
Dave. He works from his home, as it appears. So, is there any possibility? Does anybody think that Dave might run into Anthony somehow?
He work from his own, but guess me what? He's going to go to the restaurant one of these days to
Because
make
that'll shake
sure.
Anthony to the core.
No,
That'll shake
trust me.
Anthony up.
Two things just might happen. Believe me, two things. There are two possibility.
Maybe Anthony knows him.
No, not that
That's what I
Anthony knows
said.
him.
That's
There are
what I
two
said, Sharon.
possibility. If Anthony finds out that Melissa is Daniel's sister,
Mm-hmm.
he's going to, whenever time that comes up, that Melissa is Daniel's sister, then he's going to be asking Ben, do you know anything about this guy? Because
Right.
who runs this whatever, because he's
Yeah.
good. He's good, if especially if the restaurants start to pop in. Anthony's going to want to know what's the name of this PR firm,
Who
or
is
what's the
this
name of
person?
this, who is this person, because the person is good, the person is doing a wonderful job. He might not want to know, and the fact that they're having anything, but when he finds out who the person is and what the person looks like, then that might be a different kettle of fish. But
Oh
for
yeah.
right now, you might only be interested because the person is doing a good job. There,
I
did
mean,
you see the amount of cars in the parking lot yesterday when Rolanda pulls up?
woo.
That was the most cars I saw.
We ever saw no cars out there ever.
There was never any cars, and when
You know,
Rolanda pull up, there were cars sitting there, and I'm
There
like,
were
oh,
cars.
wow, they have cars in the parking lot finally.
Yeah, cars.
So yeah,
Yeah.
there are cars in
Charm,
there.
I wasn't even looking. Honestly,
Oh,
Yes,
you
I
didn't
wasn't
notice?
looking.
if
There
I
were
was
cars
so
out
in.
there.
I was just focusing on Roland and Amber. You
and
know,
then
I
Rolanda
was
asked
just
where to park.
focusing on those,
Remember?
so I didn't look. I have
I,
to
No,
I
go back
Rolanda
and look at
asked
the
where
video.
to park, and
just
she said she can park right there. If you go back and you look at the video, there were a few
Yeah,
cars
there
in the
were
parking
cars.
lot. There were
Yeah.
cars
There
there.
was something that was said, Sharon, and Shaman about, and I want. Did this mean anything? It just like kind of. He said we can put up billboards.
Yes.
What does that mean?
It means they can
Oh,
advertise on billboards. You
No,
know
yeah,
I
that
they
know, I
now?
know.
advertise
No,
this,
no, no.
yeah.
I know, but is that gonna impact anything? It
Yes.
It
as
will.
far as the story. No, I know
No,
what
no, no. It's
billboard.
not. It has nothing to do with the story. It's just to bring
That's
in
what
more
I'm asking.
customers, because it
It's
That's
depends
bringing
all
on
I'm
where you
customer,
asking.
see.
more
It
traffic, gonna
Because
depends.
if
bring more
Anthony
traffic.
sees the
Yeah, it's more
billboard, I'm
traffic.
thinking
It's
maybe
no.
he'll then say, "Who's the marketing company you got?" If he
It
sees
will
the
say that. It
billboards,
will say it. The billboard might say it. The
yeah,
billboard
that's
might
what I
say.
mean.
The billboard might say it.
That's what,
It
yeah,
might.
that's what I'm
But I
saying.
think the angle that is going to come from is going to be when Anthony see all of this. Because
That's
remember,
what I
Amber
meant.
told him,
Yeah,
when Anthony see all the restaurant is doing well, he's going to want to find out who is the marketing company,
who's the
and maybe
marketing
Shauna will
company?
tell him, maybe Keisha will tell him, maybe even Amber will tell him.
Yeah,
And then they're going to find out that Melissa and Danielle
right.
are sisters. That's
Yes.
when Ben is he's going to go ask Ben, and Ben is going to tell him, "Oh, I know the guy. His name is Dave, the
His
one
name
who
is
runs it."
Dave.
And he might start to tell him about Dave.
They look
And once
about
he
the
start to
same
tell him
age.
about Dave,
They
huh?
look about the same
Yeah,
age.
Anthony and Dave look about the same age.
Mm-hmm. And
Because
Ben,
Yeah.
Anthony is what, 47?
they're
Amber is
all in there
44 next
together.
month. So they're about the same age.
I can't wait, Charmaine and Nan, I can't wait for Dave and Anthony to meet.
I want them to meet so
I want them
desperately.
to meet.
Oh, I want
Yes.
I
Dave to
want,
meet
and you
Anthony,
know,
or
Anthony
Anthony
is
to
going to
meet.
give the okay, and you know,
He's gonna
Anthony
be
is going to
like,
say, listen,
"Hi there."
if they meet and they talk, and Anthony sense anything, he's just like when he met Victor, he's going to start
Yeah,
talking about all his businesses and what he does and
and
how much
Dave is gonna be
money.
like,
And he's going to say, "Oh, I'm Amber's husband," not knowing that Dave know that they're getting a divorce. So
"That's
he's going to
right."
want to start to show off some form of way.
Yes,
But you
we're
never
on the
know.
same
Maybe.
page.
But guys, it
Yes,
can go
ma'am.
another way too. Maybe Anthony will be talking to Dave about his wife and says,
Oh, I
oh,
like
he's
that.
getting a divorce. And
I don't
maybe
think he's going to tell. He's not telling anybody that.
I
He's not
think,
going to
but he's
tell
a
Dave.
stranger. He doesn't know this
No,
man.
no,
He
no.
can't say, I'm getting a divorce. My wife is divorcing me and I don't know
No,
why.
he's not going to tell Dave. Not knowing him. You know Anthony is a different, it's not a Amber.
Anthony just told
Anthony will
Wayne
tell Rolanda, Anthony will tell Wayne, people he's close to.
and Ben.
Yeah, and Ben. He's not going to go and tell a stranger who does
Not
not know
gonna
his
go tell
wife.
Chase.
He might tell Chase.
You think
He might, if
Chase over
he
there
runs
still
into
being
Chase
silly?
and Chase saw him looking so depressed and like they kick his puppy, somebody kicked his puppy. he, he might tell Chase. He might tell Chase, can you imagine? And Amber wants a divorce, and then he might want Candice to talk to Amber again.
Oh
Remember that
yeah.
first time he was, this time he might pay Candice to talk to Amber to see, because he wanted Amber. The first time he wanted Candice to talk to Amber to
Yes, he
for
did.
him to get back with
Yes,
Anthony.
he did.
This time he might want Candice to find out why Amber want the divorce. Trust
I
me,
think,
Anthony is going to work around getting the information.
That's true. That could be, huh, Sharon?
yeah, that would be, yes. Charmaine, I think Anthony should actually, instead of him asking Candice, everybody, he should actually talk
Ask
to
Amber.
Amber.
Yeah,
Talk to
but
Amber.
Amber keeps telling him. Amber keeps telling him,
No,
but
she's not telling him. She's not saying exactly. She knows Anthony needs the facts. Amber needs to tell him, says, just like what she said to Roll. When I have the miscarriage, you weren't there to support
There's
me.
deeper pain than
She
the
needs to
thing
talk
in the
about
exactly.
these things. She needs to go down a list of
But
things.
she wants. I think she
That's what
wants
Amber
Anthony to
needs to
come to
do.
her. I think she wants Anthony to get vulnerable, like the other
and
morning
he's
when he was
not. He
saying.
has not
And
gotten
he's
vulnerable.
not.
You're
I
right.
think she wants Anthony to meet her somewhere
I agree
Well,
with
where
you.
she's not meeting
where
him.
they could. Yeah, but Anthony is
I
not
wouldn't meet him
allowing
either. He's
himself.
too
Anthony is just
cocky.
accusing. Anthony is accusing. He's in denial.
He
Right now,
thinks he can
Anthony is in
trick her. Like,
denial.
He's
what can I do? What can I do? Go talk to her and be
exactly.
open. Be open.
That's what he needs to do. Of course, he come to her the other day. He was like a puppy dog.
Yeah, but
I
you
know.
see,
Sorry about that. He was like a puppy dog. He said, Amber, what did I, you know what I mean? He comes
What
to
did
her.
I
What
do,
I'm saying,
Amber?
you guys
yeah,
have to look
What did
at
I
that
do?
too.
that's why
Amber
Amber.
needs to tell Anthony what it is. She tells Ro. She sat there calmly and
So
she
Ro
tells,
needs to
I
go back
need
and tell
Amber to do
Anthony.
the same to Anthony. She
Yeah.
can sit there with her friends and that's why it says they can do a spa day. Anthony and Amber can go to the spa. And just like she was sitting down with the girls, the two of them, just him, she and Anthony,
Anthony and I go
and
to
they
the
talk
spa.
about it. Anthony, they need to do something. If he
I
needs
know,
this
babe.
marriage, they need the conversation.
Why doesn't he say,
Listen,
well, Amber, will you come
listen,
go to dinner with me? Like,
listen.
just say something. He act like he's afraid. He's
I'm
he's
reading one of
scared
the
of what Amber's
comment,
going
and
to
they
say.
said when I'm reading one of the comment, and they said when Anthony meets Dave, he's going to have a little man complex.
Okay,
He's way
let
ahead
me
of
read the
Anthony
comment. Let me read the comment. Let me read the comment. Shayla is over. Do actor now, right now. The wife is right. Shayla is overdue. Actor right now. The wife is right. Once he gave serve, he tried to give Amber everything. Anthony looks like he wants his wife. He does. Lisa is just finally Sunny
You
new
saw that
skit.
one.
Damn is jealous of Sunny. I think that me. Anthony has on his track shoe. He has to
Yeah,
put
he
his track
does.
shoes to catch
He
Amber.
better.
Shayla jealous of Tamara. Yes, Shayla is very jealous of Tamara. Pin that
He is
comment.
very
We're gonna
jealous
talk
of
on that.
Tamara.
Yes, she really wants Iman. It's because Amber says she's a bottom feed. That's why she wants Iman. She is in love with
Yes,
Iman.
that's true.
Yes, he should look for custody. I believe Delicia is just like Shayla. Of course, she's just like them. I will stand on that. She's a baby scammer. Love that smile because she wants Lauren to come for Wayne. Yes, she will do it. Right. Wayne wants to see Amber happy.
Mm-hmm.
Just tell her. Daniel has been missing.
I know, where is she?
Danielle, yeah, yeah, she been missing. She may know
I
her
like
sister is involved
Danielle.
with Dave.
I like her.
When Anthony meets Dave, he's going to have that liquor man complex for sure. That's a good comment, Deborah. Are Chase and Anthony still friends? They haven't been talking since Chase and Candice visited the home. Maybe they're all busy with project. And Charmaine, you don't miss anything. I don't even saw the cars. Yeah, I didn't see the car.
I saw.
There,
I
the
saw
cars
the
are
car.
there.
Shayla will be the one to mention to Anthony about Dave. But she don't let me go back to
Whoa,
this
wait a
comment.
minute. Back up. Shayla's gonna be the one to
This is
mention
here.
about
I do
Dave.
not think
Shayla better
Shayla
keep her
can't say
mouth
anything
shut.
because Amber did not admit nothing to Shayla. So Shayla can't, she don't
There's
know
nothing
nothing.
for
So
her to
she
say.
can't
Yeah.
say Amber is after Dave. She can't say that.
Shut your
Because
mouth,
Amber
Shayla.
says, I am married.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, good evening. I am free. He's afraid because Amber always yelling and telling him he disgust him by
She's
it.
not yelling lately.
This
She's very
I
calm
know.
and quiet.
Yeah, I know. I don't like that part. I don't like when she keep telling me he disgust her. She
I
needs
think
to
he
actually
said he's
have
good.
a talk
Remember,
with him.
listen, remember what he said to Shayla? He's going to the grocery store to get some
Yeah.
grocery and then he's
Grocery,
going
yes.
back home.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope he's going to fix her
Oh,
some
fix
dinner.
dinner,
I hope
huh?
I
so.
hope he's going to
She
fix
will
dinner.
appreciate that
Maybe
because
Yeah,
she
I
love
hope he's
food.
going to fix
that would
dinner.
be sweet. Yeah.
That would be nice. I
'Cause
hope he
she's a
does.
foodie.
I hope he does.
I do too.
And I hope they get to talk.
Good
And I
catch,
need her to
Shaman.
tell him about the miscarriage because she never grieved properly. He
I
was too
know.
busy running after Shayla and her baby. So they need to talk about it. She talks about she missing David. And I need a conversation between the two of them.
They
They
deserve
do
to
need
have
that.
that. They
Did you
deserve
all
to
see
have that.
how ungrateful Shayla was about the office space for the podcast? For some who
With
has
no
no money
money.
to put up and no work experience after all.
Mm-hmm. We
Twyla,
saw
we
that.
all saw that because she is too much. She is so ungrateful.
She's getting to
She
be
expect
nauseating. Like you can't stand to look at her. For
she
me.
likes to look, yeah. She looks in the book and the magazine and she expect everything to just go poof and it's
Yeah,
get
because
ready.
Hand it to her on a silver platter.
Yes, she
She
wants
doesn't
it
want to
and
do
it
any work.
exactly, Nania.
If you have to do more than wipe a counter, Shayla's not interested.
Shayla has champagne taste and sugar and water
Beer
money.
budget.
Not even
Exactly.
Kool-Aid because Kool-Aid is you have to
No
get
Kool-Aid.
yeah,
She's not
sugar and water.
grateful.
Sugar and water money. That's what she has. Sugar and water money and
We call
the
it beer budget,
champagne taste.
champagne taste and beer budget. That's what we call
No,
it here.
you gone too far. Beer,
Beer too
sugar and
expensive.
water. Sugar and
And water,
water
sugar and
Wait,
budget.
water.
you guys
She has
remember
sugar
when
and water
Kool-Aid was a
budget.
nickel? You
Hmm?
wouldn't. You remember when Kool-Aid was a nickel?
I don't know. All I know, I love
Kool-Aid
all
is not
Shaman.
a
different
nickel
flavor of
anymore.
Wait,
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid is
Shaman, do you remember when
expensive.
it was a nickel? And then it went up to 7
No,
cents in
Kool-Aid
a
is
little pack.
expensive now.
The one
Kool-Aid
that
is not that cheap
Ernestine
anymore.
drinks, Country Time. It was 5 cents
Well, it's
when
not
I
that
was
cheap
like this
anymore.
tall.
So yeah.
It was a nickel.
Yeah.
I mean, I
And
just
then
thought about that. Trivia, I guess. I don't know.
I
You
know.
know my brain, Sharon, how it works.
Okay. But you know what? Shayla is too entitled and they need to bring that character down. They need to
That is the
break Shayla.
problem.
I'm tired of seeing Amber breaking. Now they have Amber in a divorce. What they should have done?
But they gonna stop,
No, I don't know.
you know?
Because everybody was looking for Shayla to get her karma. We are looking for it for Shayla, Delicia and Iman. Shayla caught them. But no, then bring back Amber. No, Amber is in the spotlight again with the divorce.
Millions of
Why?
views.
This and I tell you guys
Millions
what
of
I think.
views.
I think the whole Shayla Iman and Delicia thing has to do with maybe the contract Iman has with
Yeah,
ESPN.
that's true. It
Because you
does.
know that sometimes you have a contract with
And
somebody
his
and they
children.
don't yeah and they don't want
They'll
to
tell
have
him you're not gonna play
even
that
though it's
mess.
a skit, you know, some people they hate
His
Shayla, and
wife's
it
not
doesn't
going
matter
for
what
that.
Shayla is going to do, they will always hate Shayla. Even in
What is
her
that?
real
It is
life,
acting.
they
He's
will.
acting. They can't use that against him.
No, no,
That's just
no,
acting.
no, no,
No,
no. But if it's
he's
going
got
to
those two
impact,
girls
if whatever he does, even on the skit, and it's going to impact him anyway in his real life,
in his real
and
life.
it will if people
Okay, so
start
Like
that's why
hating
they
on him.
start
smoking.
making him
Like smoking
smoking.
the weed.
Yeah, that's why we don't
Exactly.
see that
You're
See?
not
anymore.
seeing you're
Okay.
not
Right.
seeing all of that happening anymore. He's
Okay.
not
Because
doing
he
they
used to be
it's
very high on
yeah,
set.
it's just
Maybe.
implied. It's
Woo.
just implied, but
Yeah.
you're not seeing it done.
Yes,
Because now
yes.
he's
Because if it's going,
anchoring.
the
He's
skit can impact his
tell you, I know
day-to-day
nothing like
Okay.
his
life.
daughter seeing that. His ex-wife. That
Exactly.
lady is tough. I like her
Yeah.
though. She's so cool.
Tiana,
This
yeah, she's
She's
nice.
tough. But
Beautiful
she's,
lady, yeah.
yeah, she
I
is.
like her.
I do too.
So I don't know if they are moving away from that
They're
storyline
not gonna show
so
it, huh?
that it's not impacting his everyday, it's real life
Hmm.
regarding maybe what he has going on with ESPN
I
and what he
think
has going
so.
on with whatever else.
Well, I know
So
that
for
lady
because
doesn't want
remember
her daughter
remember
seeing that.
he was doing what he was doing before he got that contract with ESPN. He
Yeah.
only got the contract since they were so
And they don't want to
maybe
see
they're
that.
trying to move away, but they have to move away in a way that they will still let Shayla get whatever she has coming. And this might
But
be
look
why
at
they
it.
had, and maybe this was why they bring in this podcast, because maybe on the podcast, whatever is revealed will hit her.
I
People
think it
saying,
will.
oh, this Shayla is a very prideful person.
She's gonna get
Trust
hit
me.
with bowling balls.
Shayla is a prideful person, and regardless
But
anybody want to
because
say
why
she's
else did they
shameless,
put? I'm
certain things will impact her. Certain things, because if she does
Mhm.
not have any more friends, if the people who she thinks are her friend,
They're
Honeypot,
not.
Piari, Delicia, and everybody else start moving away from her because of her behavior, that is going to be very impactful on her because she's going to realize that I have no more friends.
What somebody came up? Why somebody came up with that podcast idea for a reason?
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
all of a sudden, there's this. We're having a podcast,
Of course,
and
somebody came
Iman
up with
went
that
to work at
podcast because
Shayla
they said,
always said it.
ESPN.
When
and
she
they said
moved into her
they give their
house.
truth. Remember, she said we are going to speak our truth.
Yeah, let's hear Shayla
Yeah,
speak it.
let's
That's
hear
why I
Yeah.
Shayla's
say
truth.
Shayla's gonna be the emperor with no clothes.
Mm.
Shayla's gonna
That's
be
a
the
good one,
emperor with
Anya.
no clothes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But still, what if we think that something big is gonna happen on the podcast and it doesn't?
I'd like for you
Listen,
to
Wayne
go.
just want the
something,
ladies them
it
to
might not
work
be,
together
Come
it
on,
and
might
they
not be
Wayne.
all
something
become
big.
friends.
No,
You
no,
hear
no.
us
It
in
might
the
not be
atmosphere,
something
Wayne?
big. Might not be something big, but it's something in somebody's life. It's one of them life is going to be impacted. It might be all of them lives impacted, but it's something is going to happen with this podcast. Either their life is going to be impacted for them to move in a more positive direction, because sometimes when people are impacted with something, they realize what they did and how they did it, and it caused them
Yeah.
to move in a positive
Mm-hmm.
direction. So maybe that's why they're doing Shayla. Maybe she's going to lose a man because of whatever is come out on the podcast, and he's not going to want to be associated with all of that.
You
So
That's
think
maybe
so?
true.
that will
That
give
could
him
be.
that will
Yeah.
give him a valid reason to step.
To step away. Yeah.
That will give him a valid reason, because he can say, no, I can't get my kids to be associated with all
No.
of this.
I still want to know why they decided to bring what Brina. What was the point of bringing her in there? We
I
Oh,
don't
saw
think
that
there was
one.
a I don't
You
think there
don't
was a
think there's a
point.
point at
oh,
all?
you,
I don't
oh,
think
that
there was a
girl,
point.
yes.
Was
Yeah,
I
there a
I
was
point?
don't.
wondering that too, and then they just drop it. I am here
Maybe
wondering why.
maybe they want us to know that he was not claiming
That
any one
he's
of them. Maybe
yeah,
that was
Okay.
the only
yeah.
reason, to
That
see
makes
him,
sense.
and then now he comes back and he's
Mhm.
talking about he's a king and multiple
And
wives.
he's with
Because
Shayla
based
and
on
not
what he said,
Delicia.
based on what he said to Brina, it's like you'd want to have an open relationship with both Delicia and Shayla. That is what they are trying to
Brina
bring.
said, "Don't tell me about them. I don't want to hear it. Don't bring it.
I
I
don't
don't
think
want to hear
Brina
it."
is even in the picture anymore. Because if
I
Mm.
think
Brina's,
that's what I mean. I don't know. I'm just saying
I don't
they
think she's in
showed
the
her for
picture.
a reason.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
did.
think
They
she's in the
showed her
Maybe
for a
picture.
she's gonna
reason.
come back. Maybe she's busy right now, but they'll bring
I
her
don't
back.
think I don't think she's in
And
the
I hope they
picture.
bring back Danielle.
I
Danielle
like
is going to come
Danielle.
back. Remember, Danielle was there last week when she was in the house with Ben.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
that's
yes,
right.
yes,
Boy,
yes,
had
She
yes,
has
movie
yes,
not
night.
been
yes.
with Amber. She has
We
not
have
been
Yes,
back
comments.
at
I
the
forget
restaurant.
that.
And I
Comments.
think maybe because I think Danielle is trying to separate herself from, because she realized that Amber and Shayla, and she don't want to be part of that. So maybe that
Okay.
was might be that they're trying to show us that
It's a
Amber need to
311.
get rid of
All
Shayla.
right. All right, Sharon,
Comment.
hold on. You have a comment, Nania?
No, the comment section. It's
All right, so
311.
Anthony never talked about miscarriage with Amber. Amber needs to separate herself from Kai and let Shayla keep her kid. And I'll be happy when the podcast happens so everyone can get their karma because Shayla acts so entitled. It sickens me. My mom called it tuba, money, and caviar
Caviar
dreams.
dreams.
Thank you,
Like that.
beautiful. I like that too. Oh, remember, Anthony was talking in the guy chest from bar 44. That, oh, yes.
Holiday. His name
Yeah,
Holiday.
that
Yeah.
was the little man, a complex. I remember that. He was, and then accusing Amber. Amber bring in the view. Yes, she does. I remember the day Shayla saw Dave. She kept talking about how fine he was. Amber told her she was married, and the next morning Amber wanted a divorce. Shayla will put that together to get it off.
That's not true, though. That's not why she
No,
took
that
the
was not
divorce.
true.
Had
Anthony and
nothing to
Shayla
do
never
with
get the
anything.
karma. Look at what they did to these. I know, and they never did. I know. The podcast is going to be fire. I hope so. We are open.
Hope so.
She asked her to leave her baggage, her badge. So many of the skits seems to be left open.
Sunny. It's Sunny.
Oh, her badge. Oh.
Oh, this.
Oh.
So did Sonny just walked out.
No, Lisa said something to Sonny as she was
so
walking
leave
out.
her badge.
Thanks,
but Sonny
Juanita.
walked away. So many of the skits seems to be left open. Bethany and Larry, Shayla and Iman, Amber and Anthony, Lauren, and that crazy guy.
Dan,
Dan and Mr. Big. She deal with two, and then she want Wayne to add to make number 3 like Iman.
She don't care.
We need closure on some of these skits we do. I do not know if it's Mike skits or Ralphie skits or if it's the Jocelyn skit, but those skits, they tend to finish up those skits really fast. But when it comes to Amber, and when it comes to Bethany and Larry,
because they're the ones bringing in the views.
Is bringing in the views, so they're not
the
going
ones
to close
bringing in the
those
views.
fast.
So no, they're not going to close them out.
Yeah.
Larry, Bethany, Amber, Anthony,
yeah,
they're the ones who bringing in the views.
Yeah. We need closure on some of these skits. We do. We do. Yeah, we do. The podcast would impact all of them. A lot of secret will be exposed. I hope so, because they said they're going to tell the truth. And I know for sure Shayla is coming for Amber. One thing with Shayla,
I don't know what she's coming for.
Shayla is very savage, but she's going to do her stuff. This is
what she coming for. What does Amber have to lose?
She is going to come for Amber, but Amber is going to be the one that outshines Shayla.
Yeah, because Amber doesn't have any more secrets.
Yes. Let's Ernestine be the guest on the podcast. Definitely, yes, that would be awesome.
From the kids' perspective. Remember, Ernestine is a principal. So suppose they want to find out what kids are doing these days in school. They could bring her on from that perspective to see if she can shed any light on, because they're going to talk about everything.
True.
Yeah.
Kids in home behavior versus kids in school
and
behavior.
Shayla could say something about Ernestine.
Oh God, trust me. She don't want to bark up that tree.
Let's not give them any ideas.
I know.
Ralphie does not marry J Diva.
Yeah.
They're triggering me as well. Ralphie and Dre.
Yeah, and Jocelyn.
They trigger me. Yes.
I don't think they're
getting
married.
That's Jocelyn. That's not Diva.
Well,
yeah, that's Jocelyn. I love Diva. Diva was the.
I like Diva.
I love Diva. I like when a woman just,
I didn't like Diva.
And but Jocelyn is so wishy-washy.
Because she was always talking about analyzing people and all of that. No, I didn't like her.
She was a
I like her. I like badass woman,
badass woman.
I wanted to be a badass woman, but I always, if I'd known how to get into that kind of life, I love to watch 007.
Come to Canada and find you.
But when they're doing illegal stuff,
stay away from there.
No, the legal way, like 007 or the spy thing. I wish I were able to do that. I would do it. Trust me.
You want to go CIA or something?
Yes, if I could work with the CIA and be badass, yes, I would. They'd have to train me, of course. Ernestine is going to call in on the podcast. The podcast will fail before it even take off.
Possibilities.
Mama's
That
just
would
gonna
be
fail before
something.
it takes off.
I love J Diva. Yes, I do too. I am so sick of the Liquor Turk twins. LOA.
Oh
Oh
God,
yeah,
please. They need to get
they're
rid of
so
them.
nerve
Get them
wracking.
ready
Mm-mm.
for the strip club.
Yeah,
Jocelyn art belongs to Ralphie. J Diva art belongs to Ty. She's
that's
going to
true. I like
Eva
that
tell what
comment.
happened and the gathering at the house that night between Amber and Wayne.
The funny
If
thing is,
if
The secret that
Amber,
Amber made up,
yeah,
or
but
you mean the?
whatever Amber was saying was not. It. She was just saying what she missed about Wayne, and
I
maybe
know she
Anthony
didn't
could
even say
learn.
anything. Wayne
Yeah,
said
but
more
yeah,
than
but
Amber
what I'm
did.
saying, what she was saying about Wayne, she could
I didn't
just
say
say
that
to
was a big deal.
Anthony, "I was talking about all the stuff that I
Yeah,
wish you were doing."
doing
and that's what I'm
yes.
saying.
That's
Hers
what you
wasn't
were
bad.
doing. That's what I miss about him because you were not doing that. If you were
Wayne's
doing what I was talking about, I would not have the chance to miss what I was talking about. So, I mean, I always think on the fly.
no, we
So,
all already said that actually.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
because Wayne
she
was
could
the
turn it
one that was
around.
saying the stuff. Amber
Yeah,
wasn't
but
saying
Wayne was
nothing,
saying much
anything about
more.
anything.
And Wayne was saying much more stuff than what
He
she
did.
was
He said a
saying.
lot.
Yeah.
He said a lot.
Okay. Let somebody was asking something in the chat, so let me get to it. She's going to Eve and tell what happened at the gathering of the house. I think we read that already, right? So,
Yeah.
did anyone see how Sade told Rodney and Ron about what happened with Jocelyn and Ralphie?
Not
Yes.
yet. You
Yes, I
saw it?
did. I
I
did see
glimpsed it,
that.
but I didn't fully watch it. I
I
glimpsed it.
watched it, and Rodney is coming to Atlanta.
Okay.
Rodney said she's coming, he's coming to Atlanta. Ron is trying to talk him
Out of it.
not to
I
go,
saw
yeah,
that
out
he
of it.
was trying, but
But
I
he
didn't watch
said,
it.
why somebody would put a gun in his cousin's face? And he's not having it. So
Yes.
I
So
think they're going to,
he
yeah.
is. He's
So
coming?
he's going to, I
Yeah.
think he's going
Oh,
to still show up in Atlanta for that reason.
Ooh.
So it's going to start
wow.
all over again.
Okay. Well,
Yep.
look at here now.
That is gonna be something, eh?
That's gonna be good.
That's
Yes,
gonna
I
be
Yeah.
think so.
something. And then it says here, Larry is a cornball. I hope they don't let him get with Shara. I hope
I
not.
don't
He
think Shara
stays with
I
want
don't
his
Larry.
think
wife.
Sarah don't want
Shara don't
Larry.
want Larry.
J Diva
Sarah don't
is a
want Larry.
killer. Oh, oops.
J Diva
J
was a
Diva
killer.
Oops.
likes sorry.
Unalive.
Unalive. Yeah, J Diva is is an
He's an
unaliver.
unaliver.
She's an assassin. I think we can say that
Yeah,
But
word.
she's an
she's
assassin.
not
We can
J
say
Diva
that.
right now. Right now she's Jocelyn. And I
Yeah,
don't
she's
think she wants
Jocelyn.
to portray that life with because of
Yeah,
Ralphie.
they
Yeah.
don't even need let me see who it is. Nancy, remove that comment out of the comment, please, darling, and just put unalive. When we just
Turn on
read,
the
we're not supposed to
moderator.
have it.
Turn on your
YouTube will
moderator.
strike us. Thank you, darling. And they don't need mess with J Diva at all. Ronnie,
Nancy.
please have several seats. You don't know who you are messing with. He doesn't know, mommy. He doesn't know he's gonna regret it. Because she's a badass girl. She is.
Yeah, but
But
you
Shayla is
don't
going to make
know.
a big deal out of it to hurt Tamara.
Can you make me a moderator when we're done so I can
Yeah. How do we do? You'd have to show me.
Okay.
You'd have to show me how to do
It's
that,
in
Nan.
studio, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, we don't know
J
anything
Diva
about Rodney.
unalive.
We also don't know
Oh,
anything
thank you,
about
Nancy.
Rodney.
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Nancy. Inside here, oh, do we? Okay, hold on. Let me see this.
It's in studio, and it's where the bad words are. Is it? I can look because
Hold on.
is it
Because
community? Let me see. Dashboard. Where's that in the dashboard? No. Content. No.
okay, I think she did it. That's a refresh. If we refresh, we'll get knocked out
Thank
of this.
you.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
Nancy.
darling. Thank you, baby. Appreciate it. And then
I'll find it
Twyla
for
says,
you.
"Hi, honeypot. doesn't stop the jealousy. She's will lose Wayne because he hates that type of thing. Yes, he does,
Yes,
Nancy.
he does.
Nancy, remember
With him and
when
Amber.
was it Nancy who says it?
Yeah.
Mommy said
Oh
it
yeah,
at first.
Twyla. Remember when Pierre started to be jealous with Wayne when Wayne was going out on his movie stuff and stuff like that, and then she
Yeah,
would
he
be
was a
drinking.
drunk.
He doesn't
He
like
was
that
drunk.
insecure woman. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
but
in the
if
remember the
back
same thing
seat.
with Amber. Remember he was doing the same thing with Amber when Amber and Sarah and all of that. And
Yeah,
he doesn't like that
he
kind
didn't
of
like
thing.
that.
So
yeah, he
he's
doesn't
trying to
like that.
remove himself from that.
So this is why I say
Mhm.
if she doesn't smarten up and Amber them can't get her right, Lauren is gonna end up with him. Rodney don't want to mess with J Deaver. He doesn't know her yet.
Yeah, but
Pregnant
we
Amber
don't know
Grace.
anything. What do we know about Rodney? We are talking about J Diva. We
Yeah.
don't know anything about
No, we don't
Rodney.
know, but I think he's a badass
Okay.
too.
We don't
Maybe
know
Sharon,
he will
anything
take
about
her.
Rodney,
Yeah.
so we can't be saying Rodney don't want to do anything with J Diva. We don't know anything about Rodney.
Sharon,
Yeah.
I found it.
You found it?
It's under community. And I'm sorry, content controls, live chat moderation.
Which part we find that, Nan? Yes, sir.
That's okay. Go ahead with the chat. I'll just keep it
Okay.
open.
Pregnant Amber Grace. We don't know anything about Rodney, right, Charmaine? I remove it. Yeah, thank you, sweetie. That's why when I was trying to remove it, it didn't
Okay.
go. Thank you, darling.
It's all right, darling.
Appreciate you.
Because I'm
Wayne
not getting
don't
her and
like
she keeps saying
foolishness,
the
especially
AFF
when
word.
he has a show. Yeah, it's especially. Yeah, I saw it. We saw how he was looking, and especially what the Lauren said to him, but she was manipulating him then. And then Nancy said that yesterday that she's not right. But I think Nancy wants to, not Nancy, Stephanie wants to be wants to be the girl on his arm. Trust me
I
on
don't
that.
think so. I'm not getting that from Stephanie.
I
I
don't
think
Because
get
she
that from
wants
remember,
him.
Stephanie
I'm not
either.
getting that
At
from
Wayne
first,
don't
Stephanie.
I
like
wondered,
foolishness.
Salman, about her, but no.
I'm not getting
Okay.
that from Stephanie
Whatever
because
I
you
don't
guys
Stephanie
either.
has
want to
been
say, me I
working with.
stand by what me say. Who
Remember,
is
Stephanie
Rodney?
working with celebrities. It's not that this is the
Yes.
first time Stephanie's working with a
Yeah.
celebrity.
All right.
That is what she has been doing.
Okay. I guess you could be right, Charmaine, and I'm wrong. If Wayne break up with Tamira, I want him to get with Imani. She will be a good fit for him. Okay,
Exactly.
Sabrina.
She
Yeah,
would be.
yeah.
Amani don't play. And
Lauren
plus,
is a
why
big
is she back?
scammer.
And why is Imani back?
She's back for a reason.
Reason,
And
Yeah.
remember when
exactly.
Wayne
She's
asked
back
her
for a
about her
reason.
boyfriend? Remember that conversation
Yes.
when Wayne was at Amber and Anthony and Wayne
Yes.
asked her about her boyfriend? She didn't answer.
And she didn't answer. She
She
didn't say
did not
anything.
answer. She didn't say
Imani's back
anything.
for a reason.
Reason, exactly. And Lauren is playing games with them two men.
Oh,
Yep,
God.
she's playing games, all right.
Lauren
But
might
Lauren is
not
going
make it
to
to
end
the
up in the
podcast.
Everglades. Lauren going to end up in
That's
the
what I mean.
Everglades.
What if she doesn't even make it to the podcast?
no man,
She's
she's
gonna
gonna
end up in
make
the
it to the
Everglades.
podcast,
They're
and that's how
gonna
we're
catch
gonna
her.
get the fireworks with the two men coming to the podcast.
She's in Florida. Remember?
That
She's
Look
would
in
be
at the
Florida.
something. The
Lauren.
two men meet up together. Where is she gonna hide? In the closet?
She's in
Exactly.
Florida, so she might end up in the Everglades.
She might messing around with them men, them people. And they're all scammers. That's the crazy
Stephanie should
part.
take Tamara under her wings and groom Tamara. It's true, she should.
We think she. Oh, Stephanie, you mean?
Yeah,
But
the
listen,
assistant.
Stephanie.
Where BM
no,
likes
she
that
needs
she's
the-
only
she
the
needs a sister
consultant.
touch. She needs a
listen, and
sister touch.
listen. I don't think Tamara is going to want anybody to groom her because Tamara is also very prideful. Because
Yes, she is.
I mean, everybody remember when they were talking about the clothes
She is.
and she's saying, oh, this and oh, that. I don't think she wants that because
But
she
she used
thinks
to
she
dress
has it.
so cute, when she was with Damien.
Yeah, but she's still not, she does not just for Wayne World. It does not matter what you guys are saying. Think about the Tamara that we know. Wayne World is different. Remember
No, we get
50,
that.
Wayne spent $50,000 to spend an entire day to show her his world.
She
He did
should have ran.
not spare any money to show
She
her
should have
what
took off.
Wayne's world looks like.
You should have been
And
running
he
away
should
from
have
Wayne's
exactly
world.
she should have known that all of this was going to happen
That's too much.
because she was privileged to
Yeah.
participate in Wayne's world.
Yeah.
So come on.
I know it's something else, because it's. I want to see it. Amber help take Tamira under her wings and help her because she's not. Tamira disappoint me today when I see the look on Wayne's face. I says, my
But
Yeah,
the
God,
but
she
last
gonna
you
3
push him
days,
away.
Wayne looked
and
disappointed the
Sharon
last
Yeah,
3
again,
days.
again, she's
and
not
he
going to
told
listen
her,
to Amber. She's not going to listen to Amber because she's intimidated by Amber that Amber was with Wayne. So she's not going to listen to Amber. She did not listen to her friends. Remember when Latoya and what's her name were talking to her?
That's true.
She's not listening to anybody because she has this thing now. She's having 30,000. She's driving a G wagon. She has
Yeah.
that attitude. She has that attitude now.
I call it Shayla tude.
yes,
I
Okay.
call it
Shayla too.
Shayla
Somebody
tude.
said it in the chat.
I say Shayla tude.
Said she's behaving like more like Shayla. She is.
That's
Exactly.
Shayla tude, not
Yeah,
attitude. Shayla tude. That's what
Dan
I
So
call
sister
it.
will.
she no, she's not going to. She has to change. She has to want to change, and
Yeah, she
until
has
she
to,
wants to,
and she have to
before
believe in
any change will
herself.
happen.
She has to believe in herself. If she doesn't, it's not gonna work. She has
Because
to believe in herself
And
and get
yeah,
confident.
she has to grow into
Yeah,
that
she needs
world.
to.
You
yeah, but
know,
Wayne was the one who brought her in and say, "Oh, she's a 90 vibes,
90
90s
vibes. Yeah,
time of vibes," and she
looking like
believes
Aaliyah
that. So
yesterday.
yeah,
it's going to
and
take a
she's
while
dressing
for
like
her to
Aaliyah
break.
too.
She's dressing
Exactly.
like
She's going to
Aaliyah.
take a while for
Yeah,
her to
she
break
is.
out of that frame of mind because she figure more or less, oh, Wayne wants me the way I am.
Yeah,
Not knowing that
That's true.
when this special is dropped and all those ladies are coming from right, left, center, top,
Ooh,
bottom, and they start to criticize because people are cruel. And when
yeah,
they start to
yes.
criticize her and saying all sort of nasty thing about her, they're going to say everything that's bad.
yeah,
She's going to buckle under that kind of pressure. She will
yeah,
buckle under that pressure because she is not going to be able to withstand all the things that people will be saying about her. She's going to run to her dad. And she's going to run to her two friends, her two real friends.
Her two real
Because
yeah.
friends. And
when
Chantel
all of
can't
that, yeah,
wait.
trust me.
Chantel's waiting.
Yeah, she's going to
And I
run to
don't
them
think she
because
got no
that's
shirt in
what's
her
going to
face.
happen.
Yeah. Dan's
Yeah.
sister will call on the podcast and call out Lauren is a scammer. I tell you, it's gonna be
Maybe, Sherma.
lit.
Maybe, yeah.
That podcast is going to
That
be
If
sister
that
lit.
don't
happen,
like
oh
her.
my God.
She doesn't
Tamira,
like her.
don't take constructive criticism well. True, Sabrina, she does not.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the social media is cruel and they're going to let her have it. Once
Yeah.
they find out that she's Wayne's girl, she's in the special, and if they didn't even know she's Wayne girl, they would be cruel because
They'll
she
still be
Yeah,
doesn't.
cool.
Remember, Lauren was saying she did not have the chemistry or whatever. She would be cruel. They would be cruel by that. But imagine now they're going to say that's Wayne's girl.
yeah.
They're gonna
The kind of
cancel
girl
her.
that Wayne is always with, Emily B. Think about it. Emily
Yeah.
B, the kind of Emily B's and the kind
Yeah.
of Imanis and all of those other girls,
Yeah.
they're going to
That's
let
true.
her have it. And that is
All right.
why Stephanie said what she said.
All right. I have a couple more chats to read through.
Okay.
That's what I said, Nania. They should raise awareness about being a scammer and what happens to them. Yeah, they should.
Mm-hmm.
What made her start dressing sloppy? I
We
don't
don't
know,
know,
darling.
Angela.
Because
Wayne,
Wayne said he likes
90
90s
types
vibe,
of
I guess so.
vibe.
So she started
Fine,
dressed like Aaliyah.
fine.
I agree with you, Charmaine. Tamira saw what Wayne wanted in a woman to look like.
If she
Bye
stays at
guys.
home.
Okay, bye Angela.
Bye,
Bye
Angela.
guys.
Bye,
Tamira needs a
everybody.
makeover. The press is cruel. Social media is cruel. Okay, before we go, any last thoughts and anything?
Well, my last thought is that I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning again. No, I'll be at work tomorrow morning at 9:30.
Oh.
I'll be in my office at 9:30 to see if Anthony's getting served. I live for that daily. I live for that daily, 9:30 and 12:30. Once it past
That's so
12:30 and he's
funny.
not served, I don't look for it again for that
I
day.
look at the clock. I just peek out of my bed. I look at the clock. I look at
No.
the thing. No Anthony
9:30,
served.
I'm
I
on the
go back to
9:30
sleep.
skit, and if it does not say Anthony is being served, I'm like, oh God, no. I'm
I
Yes.
not, yeah.
I don't. I think she's not gonna serve him yet.
I don't know. I
She
live for
should
that
serve
because
him.
you know why I live for that. I still don't want them to get. I think that I
I
want
don't
them
want
to
him to
stay
get off the
together,
hook yet.
but I want to see his reaction when he gets served,
That's what
and
I
that
want
is
to see.
I just
Yeah,
want to see how he's going to
His
react.
reaction, yes. We want to
That's
all
what I
we
see
want
that.
to
want.
see
That is
that.
what I want to see
Yes.
how he react when he get the papers.
That's what I
Yes.
want to see.
That's what everybody
So,
want to see. Nanya, your last thoughts before we go?
um, I will be. Oh, um, I will be doing my show with Sharon for a while, but please, I'm going to put a copy on my page as well. So please like, share, and subscribe on both our channels. We appreciate you guys, and we are going to, I think, remain a team for a while. So,
All right. Yes, so I'll piggyback on what Nanya says. So Nanya will be on my show for a while until everything's straightened out. And we will be sharing the thing. So please subscribe to both of our, we will share the video on both channel.
mhm.
And we please subscribe to both of our channel. We enjoy you guys. Thank you for
I
hanging
know we
out with
do.
us. We appreciate you and you're giving us all the love and we love that. Thank you.
We love
So
you.
Thank
let me
you.
just read a few more of this before I go here. How many Chanel bag will Lauren get? Chanel bag.
She
She
must have
better get some
100.
stock in the company. Keisha Einstein should be Amber guest. Melissa, thank you, Melissa. Nania, social media is not for the weak. Devo, baby mama, is being dragged every day back in the country.
Oh, wow.
And Dave, great life, ladies. Have a
Thank
Thank
wonderful
you.
you.
day.
Bye, Twyla.
Great job. And this one
Bye,
said,
Nancy.
Angela said, good guys. Very good. You all did good. Great job. Let's share and subscribe both channel. Yes, nice.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
baby girl. Both share. Thank you, darling. We appreciate you. Tamara will only follow Shay or lead. Amber will
Yeah.
keep Delicia perfume. Dan sister will uncover Lawrence. Yeah, I think she
Yeah,
will
I
too.
think
That's
so
why
too,
they brought her
Melissa.
in. Everyone
Hmm.
has a wonderful night. Thank you,
Good
guys.
Thank
Bye
you.
for
night.
Thank you.
now,
Bye
Thank you.
bye.
And
everybody.
guys, I don't
We
know
appreciate you.
which day this week I can join you. I'm back at work tomorrow. I leave work at 3 in the evening. So if I get home early enough and you
Okay.
send me a
Yes.
link, I will jump on. But
All right. Sounds
Okay.
good.
we'll see
Sounds
how it
good.
goes.